What's up, everybody? Welcome to the show. Tonight, we're going to talk about the Shy Season 4, Episode 3. And also, when it happens, I'm going to give y'all an update to the Paul versus Mayweather fight. Anyway, and then we'll do some live call-ins and things. So, I did a first, reaction to the episode after midnight, and after watching it, I'm like, man, what is up with this, man? Too much going on. It's all over the place. And now, after watching it again and having more time to think about it, I really think, like, what in the world is this? What? Well, this episode was all over, man. They got these dudes on the show lost in the sauce. Let's see, you say Emmett is a clown simp, Kev is a sucker, Doodah is a whack mayor, Trig is a fake woke gangster, The Shy is a tragic comedy on the verge of becoming trash. Boy, you summed it up, huh? Tell me what you really think about the show. No, man, you ain't really necessarily telling a lie. It does have some bad stuff. And what's up? You left Jake out. He just hard head, gonna fight the world, but get beat up, but don't care. I don't know, man. What's up, man? St. Louis, what's good with you? You feel sorry for Emmett and his mother. I feel sorry for Jamada. Huh? What you say about my mama? I don't feel sorry for Emmett. I feel sorry that Jada got cancer. But, man, Emmett pathetic. I don't know what's going on. Why they got him just losing at everything other than having the business. But if it wasn't for Dom, he wouldn't have that business going either. It's really her business. It's her food. It's her stuff. It was her reputation. He stole it from Sonny. Like, he horrible. I guess that's karma coming back for him stealing the business from Sonny. What's up, Sheena? I appreciate you coming through. And yeah, hey, if y'all new, don't forget to hit that like, subscribe, share. Appreciate you. Whitney, what's up? Hey, what's up? You still trying to watch? We just saw Chad Johnson got put on his ass before the fight was over with. Why do these athletes think that because they play one sport, they can go and fight? You don't play boxing. You really, you fight. It's that ain't a game. You play football. You play basketball. You don't play box. I mean, unless they slap boxing. And even that, you might get slapped upside your head and been on your ass. So I don't know what's up with that. Emmett the next Jody from Baby Boy. Even worse than that. Even worse than Jody. I mean, come on, man. Emmett. Matter of fact, I'll put the link up. If y'all want to come up and talk, we can get it started earlier this time, because I might start talking, and next thing you know, I forgot that the damn it's been 2 hours. What up, Jay? Kev is becoming Ronnie. Emmett and Tip relationship is toxic. I feel bad for the son, Emmett Jr. I feel bad for Jada. I feel bad for Emmett's son because he's gonna decide to be in an open relationship. Why don't they just break up and move on and find somebody that they happy with? Why do that? They too young to be trying to be together and do all of that in an open relationship. They not 40, 50 years old with a bunch of financial ties together and kid, all this other stuff. Not to say it's good then, but what are they doing? They're in the beginning of their life, and they're going to decide to be miserable but happy with other people. Be miserable together but happy with other people. Like, that don't make no sense. They doing too much too soon. You say Rose and Tracy both shady. You ain't lying. Tracy, boy, she gonna get Doodah. She gonna get him killed. She the Black Widow. Every dude that came around her in her life is dead. Whether it was Ronnie, her son, now we got Doodah. It's gonna be 3 for 3. It's all messed up because Brandon isn't there. I believe Kevin and Emmett need that dude in their life. Something. Because they are lost. For real. You wouldn't be around Rose or Tracy if I was Doodah. Brandon, he was messed up too, though. So I ain't gonna say it like he had it together, but they really lost. You say, I definitely wouldn't. I don't know. Doodah is trying to rule everybody like he they boss, like he, has no fear when he just one man and he need votes in politics. You can't alienate people and do all of that. It's a quick payoff for these athletes, but they already should have money. They done went broke. Now they need to get broke off. Von Joyner, what's up? What's up? You gotta turn that down in the background a little for me.
All right.
Yeah.
Is it better?
Yeah, a little bit.
Somebody said this said the writing isn't bad, it's awful. It's
yeah, D Weave say the writing is awful. Tell Imani, Gemma, and Dre to sit down.
Dre don't really do nothing though. She just there.
Right.
He's
saying Jada should include him on her issue. Exactly. I would have slapped Tiff for asking an open marriage, and Papa and Jake are lost causes. You ain't lying. He just summed it up in a way, though. Why is she hiding that she has cancer from Emmett, but gonna tell some booty call massage therapist all this stuff?
It would make more sense for her to. It would make more sense for her to tell her son. Ain't no telling if her and Sway even gonna last a long time.
Exactly. And if she got to get them big old juicy titties cut off, he probably leave. Ain't no telling what he may do. he young and immature. He only been with her for what, a month or two? And she said they're gonna be hurt then and feeling all insecure and saying this and saying that. Like she should stick with her family. Her son ain't gonna leave her.
No, he a mama's boy.
Exactly.
I guess he's supposed to be the only man in her life. Like he said from the beginning, you don't need no other man.
Yeah, that was real weird too. She too young to be with nobody in her life other than her son. Like she way too young for that. But why they have her look like she was so drunk or high leaving there, and Darnell, like, so both of them can't handle themselves.
And it's just weed. It's not like it's a hard drug. But we don't make you act like that though. I've never seen weed. They over exaggerated when they like see people get high with weed. We don't make you do that.
No, they don't. Especially if anything, instead of like how Darnell got up on the couch and said what he said, that was some drunk behavior.
Yeah.
Like if anything, he would have been asleep on the couch, like with the food on his lap or something. He'd have been asleep or something, you know what I mean? Something like that. But I don't know. D Weed say Keisha be wildin'. Tracy and Roz are some super freaks. They got your city looking bad. I missed the temperature of season 1 and 2. Yeah. This is a show, so y'all can't say it's the got the city looking bad. Hey, it's a TV show, man. But anyway, I don't know, man. Why they got her wanting to watch with Doodah and Tracy, but then it seemed like she don't like Tracy every time Tracy come around, and she don't want to want Tracy in the meeting. She don't want Tracy saying much. She did say she don't mind sharing, but she's still hating.
I she feel like Tracy gonna I guess she think that Tracy gonna start listening to Doodah when it's time for him to make plans, because every time she has an idea, he's listening to her. He's not listening to anybody else. And I think Rose want to be in control.
Right. I think he only listening to her because he was trying to get some. Now he probably gonna get what he want. He probably gonna stop listening to her too. He don't listen to nobody. Whitney say Trig is annoying. I'm glad that dude punched him in the eye.
Lord.
Who the hell are you coming up here with? You can't even comb your hair, get a haircut. Now you try to tell me in the relationship what to do and not to do. Like you ain't got relationship issues, and you ain't got no training, nothing. And like we was saying earlier last night or whatever, where they gonna put people when they committing crimes?
Right.
So they can walk around the block, feel better.
Just let them catch some fresh air for a little while. They'll be all right.
It's crazy. I think they really undervaluing the importance of police, and they making it seem like it's easier than it really is to say we don't want no police. Just like when them people was in the meeting, I was watching it again. They like, so we supposed to do this every night? He's like, well, if we don't, the police go come back. That's what y'all want? No, like they was in high school. Like,
them older women got things to do. They got to bake cookies and babysit their grandkids. Right. They ain't got time to be fighting crimes.
Man, come on, man. Crime. Man. And who gonna stop for them? People don't stop for the police, and police got training, guns, all kind of communication, surveillance equipment, jail. I mean, and people still commit crime all around the world.
They don't care about the police, so they ain't finna care about some niggas on the street corner that they don't even know.
For real. I mean, hell, people still steal in Saudi Arabia, and they'll chop your hand off.
Yeah, they sure will.
The people still. They just be walking around like, "Hey, what up, though?"
All their limbs will be chopped up, and they'll figure out another way.
Right. Mo said, "Dude, I might have more money than Donald Trump." Yeah, right. I don't know about all that. That pizza money ain't that long.
Cause nobody even buy pizza. I ain't hearing them mention nothing about Paris pizza this season.
Not once. They didn't say he closed the store. They ain't say nothing.
Cause he ain't got no. It don't matter. It don't matter.
Right. Yeah. Hey, we got somebody else. S. Young, what's up?
Hey.
What you think about that episode, man? On the shot.
I just finished it. Right. I just finished it after and this episode really kind of intense. Really intense. Trig having he knows going with the beef. Emma, his situation. I feel like his situation gonna be the most important one. His mom didn't really want to tell him that she has cancer, because that will hurt her more, and he cheat on his wife, and now he finds out his wife is cheating. His wife had even up the score.
I mean, I think she overthinking it, don't you think? I mean, that's our only real family we ever seen in the show. And she ain't gonna share no serious news like that with him.
Yeah, so I think he's very stuck in that situation. And the crazy part was that mayor's girlfriend. He let him watch him smash another girl.
Would you have did that if you was him?
I would. Like, look at that girl.
So you let her watch. You don't think that's gonna come back in a negative way?
Depends on the situation. But if it's like,
hey, let me ask you about this. What you think about the grandmas and aunties patrolling the hood instead of police? You think that would make a difference? You think that's better than the police?
The grandmas and the aunties definitely, because if the police ain't going.
How many edibles you had, man? What the hell you talking about?
I just playing with you.
You think that people gonna stop doing crime and listening because
No,
somebody
they no,
IT and stuff gonna come
I'll
up?
just play with you. I'll just play with you, Jay. Yeah, no, I don't think so. Cause like they still, like you say, they still gonna do what they want to do. Cause that's how people on the streets is. You know, from your city, in every city, that's how people is. You can't tell them what to do and what not to do. That's just how. So they gonna still do what they want to do.
What you think about the very first call they went on? They got punched, and then Big Mike was about to kill somebody. He worse than the cops, don't you think? He about to kill somebody on the first call. He got a gun to their head.
Yeah, man, that was crazy. That was very tense. Like I said, it was very intense because I want to see what happened next episode. Man, this is
They actually killed somebody.
This
yeah.
ain't gonna end well for nobody.
Yeah, we saw that he's supposed to on the next episode confront what's the dude name that got the little sex house? Nook. Yeah. So what's up with that? What you think about that, Marissa? You think he should be going around trying to break up the sex house and sex workers?
No, because he already has a problem with Nook because he bust into the trap house last season. That man ain't trying to be cool with him.
Right. That's true. Imani gonna end up getting him killed. Then be complaining about where the cops at. They're gonna have to send somebody grandma over there to get Nuck and check.
With a king.
Right. Now S Young, what you think about when Nuck was in the bar with Shad and he told him what was going on with Imani? What you think is gonna happen with Shad and Trig? We didn't see him come home and talk to him about what he knows now and what he thought. You think it's gonna be any difference or anything? You think they're gonna have a tense conversation?
I feel like it ain't gonna be no. It's like it's gonna be more than a talk. I feel like it's gonna be a war between these two guys. Definitely, it's gonna be a war between these two guys. You know, like I don't know, man. I'm very intense. What they're gonna do. This is really.
I think that Shad think that Trig might not know Imani is trans. He might say, "Oh, so you know that was a man," but Trig know, but he might say don't know.
I think Trig gonna say, "All I see is a woman."
Lord have mercy.
That's what he said last season, so he gonna say that.
No, he said, "Oh, I see is a woman," and I'm like, really? If I was in that show, I'd be like, dog. That I'm gonna throw water, like I would throw water at him, like wake up, like that's a man, that's a man.
Well, I don't know. It's a crazy situation. Even Imani said in the bar, like, these are my people. Like you trying to like diss my people, and I don't know. Maybe he that's how he deals with the relationship. It's a real psychological moment, I guess. So we'll see what happened. The thing I'm wondering is like, at first I thought like when Shad came out of jail, maybe he knew already or something, or was saying something.
I thought he knew.
Yeah.
So he might like that type of thing, but he don't know.
Right. I think with Shad don't know yet. I feel like probably like the middle toward the season. I think he's gonna find out like more episodes. I think he's gonna find out that that's not a woman, that's a man.
Yeah. Well, people from the trans community would say that's no longer a man. That's a woman.
She's a transgender woman.
Transgender woman. That's what they say from the community. So I don't know. Like I say, I'm just watching the show, trying to understand myself. But I think that is something that they put that in the show, that he say that at the bar. So I'm wondering, like, what are they trying to say? What are they trying to prove or, acknowledge?
That dude that's messing, I guess he's trying to prove that dudes that mess with trans women aren't gay. Because when a dude is messing with a trans woman, then he get called gay and stuff, rather than him messing with a feminine gay dude. But if you messing with a dude that got breasts or whatever, I guess you can say that he's straight, even though he's not. I guess that's what they're trying to prove.
I'm trying to figure it out myself.
I mean, to me, like if you date like a person dated transgender, I mean, like I'm not gonna make fun of you about it, but that's kind of like really, gay. 'Cause that is a man. That is a man. That's just like a woman. That's still me very gay. But I'm not gonna make fun of that person.
Right.
Make
It
fun of
is what it is. If that's what it is, then
But you
more
gotta
power
be
to
honest.
you.
You gotta be
man.
honest with
Right,
yourself.
live your life. It seems that if
No,
somebody says something, they automatically would like to say you being some type of homophobic or whatever the case. That ain't exactly the situation. It's just that's what people are trying to understand and think. So I get it. And I know you're not trying to be disrespectful, and also I am not either. So don't people like to get mad and say this or that, and this is in the show. So like, I mean, if they don't want people to talk about this stuff, why put it in the show? So I don't know. I think he is in denial. I think he would probably be better off if he just acknowledged who he is and say, "This is who I am. This is what I like. It is what it is," and move on.
Yeah, he's in denial, but he's not in the closet. Like he's openly with her. He's not trying to hide her.
But
I,
it is kind of deceptive in a way because, like, Shad didn't know. So I guess if you don't know, then he won't tell you. Not to
Unless
say
you
you need to tell everybody your business and wear a sign and
yeah.
say this is who I am either. I don't think that is people, you should say that. But at the same time, maybe it's a little misleading. So I don't know.
Yeah.
It is something else. So I'm wondering how that's gonna all turn out. So we'll see. I think that they already treat him bad because he lived there, and they making him, run errands, clean the house, do this and that, like he's some type of Hebrew slave.
I mean, he's not paying rent, and he got a job, so I mean, he can work. You know. But I
Well,
do think that chick was a little hard on him. So
Betray's in the streets, definitely.
Trig get punched in the face. He can't tell nobody nothing.
Like, you got punched, but I feel like for the Nugget, I feel like he is an issue, for sure, because I didn't really get the vibe that they know each other, because I believe that he's gonna try Imani and ended up grabbing her in the wrong way, and now he
And
finds out
still
that
that she got something down there extra, yeah.
going unintended. I'll definitely agree with that. Like, he's gonna find out that that's the opposite, and that definitely will be bull. But I knew that he was the problem when he asked. Remember when he asked his friend the wifey like what for a hug, and she was like, whoa.
exactly. I was just thinking of that
And
situation.
she was like, whoa. And then Trig he handled it very maturely. But right after that, I would have pulled the bro to the side and like formally like something like lay down when it comes to my lady, no smiles, no giggles, no nothing, just straight to it. I got your
That's
back.
why they said Trig was born a woman and transitioned into a man. Oh wow.
It's a plot twist. They twin, man. He's silly. But that's a joke. I'm being stupid, I think. Plot twist. But it was funny when he got punched. But it is crazy because he in the streets and he's trying to do all this stuff. But then some people, like I say, will think and treat you differently if they perceive weakness or other things. And so I wonder how that will help with him being a community organizer or being, somewhat a halfway 1 foot in the streets as well. And, now his friend that he looking out for and saying this and that, I wonder what's going to happen. I was a little disappointed we didn't get to see that in this episode, him come
Yeah,
back
I
and
wanted
ask
to see
him.
him confront Trig. I actually thought he was gonna do it this episode, but
I did too. I was
yeah.
looking forward to it. I guess they gonna have more time to talk on that one, so they couldn't put it all in this episode. They gonna probably talk about 10 minutes worth on the next episode, maybe. So
We
I
only
don't
need 10 minutes of that.
know. We'll need 10 minutes of that conversation. Oh, that's funny. And that is part of Imani's story that Imani killed, I think,
She said
Imani's
she
father.
Yeah, she said she killed her father because he was beating on her because when she was a
Yeah,
boy, he called
Right,
her dressed up like a woman.
yeah,
Yeah.
he beat her because
right,
he was dressed up like a woman and beat her. Yeah.
right, right. We got One Journey. How you doing, One Journey?
Hey,
Hey,
I'm doing good.
Hey, what's up?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we hear you.
Right.
You watch this episode?
I did watch this episode and I've decided they're giving us LGBTQTIJKLMNOP
Lord.
lessons. Yeah.
It's a whole thing, huh?
Yeah, it's a lesson. That
So what
and
lesson did you take from this?
this series is not good. And
Yeah.
I don't think I'm going to give them any more minutes of my journey because I don't think it's good. It's just not a good show. Coming from one, I liked one, but two, three, no. I think they're just trying to teach us about their world indirectly, and now they're trying to teach that wife. Her husband says something to her. She doesn't stay to hear the whole story. She storms out, goes to another man's bed. And now she meets the two homosexuals that are saying to her, hey, people who are together and married, they should do whatever they want to do. You know, why not have an open? And it's her mind so simple, she just jumps to it and say, okay, I'll have an open marriage. No problem. You can bite my brain. You know, she's not thinking, she's just reacting. And whether they're going to stay together or not, we really are not connected to them. So we don't care.
Yeah, we don't.
We
Um,
don't care.
to me, they're young. You gotta realize they're young. They're like they don't know what it's like to be married and none of that. They're just young people who had a baby. You know,
No, they're
and,
not just young. They're emotionally, mentally immature. Not only that, but
yeah,
everything in this she whatever, the men are all corrupt. Everything is bad. Everything, I don't see them saying anything good about anybody. It seems like, oh, the blacks are just screwed up. They're just messed up. Everything comes out bad. The black children are weak and they're trying to raise themselves. The black women are weak. You know, there's a gangster being the lawyer, being the, well, gangsters, you know, in New York, we had lots of gangsters as mayors, you know. There's no honor, there's no loyalty, there's no vision, there's no dream, there's no ambition, and they don't come up with any answers like conflict resolutions. There's no answer. You telling me that you're canceling the police, but you think we don't have black murderers? You think we don't have black thieves? You think we don't have black people that need to be policed, or the police need to be called on? You think we don't have mentally ill people? I mean, what are you doing? Who does that? Defund the police does not mean you cut them out or whatever. Now, my neighbor says that we need to go back to segregation because we were safer then, because they didn't want to bother us. My thing is, if you don't want to work as a cop, if you don't want to work in a black community, then they should not let them, because you know they're not comfortable. But then more whites than there are blacks
You
police.
saying your neighbor in the show or in
My
real life?
neighbor, yeah, my neighbor in my community. She says,
Uh,
"Oh, we need to go back to segregation so we don't have to be able to mix with them, and then maybe they won't kill us. They
I
were
don't
killing
know
us during
about
that time.
that. Right. I don't know about if that's the answer.
I don't
The
think
next
so
thing
yeah,
either.
they're gonna kill
yeah.
you
And
with
And
violence.
how old is
but they
your
make.
neighbor that said that by any chance? In the
I
age
know
range? 50s,
she's
60s?
80. She's
Oh
80.
my God.
But all the black men are weak. I don't see a hero yet that
It's
has
really no good
right.
person in the show if you really think about it. Who's the one
Yeah,
person doing
Everybody,
good?
and they're
everybody,
busy. They're
The
pushing
only
men.
person in
Oh,
in this season,
Yeah.
the
any
only
season.
person that's doing the show is the big dude with the glasses. You know,
What
what
big
big deal?
dude with the
Oh,
glasses?
the little kid with the
You talking about Papa?
oh, Papa.
poppy.
Oh
Papa doesn't know
man,
anything.
exactly. And he
Papa's
over
too
here crying.
emotional.
I thought you were my Coretta.
Yeah.
Man,
Then there's nobody. Then there's nobody. Then.
yeah, he's not
No,
doing
so
as bad as
I mean,
other
are we
people.
trying to say that? What is this show trying to say, that the black community, we blacks just messed up, we stupid, we can't make decisions? What are you telling me? And this is the gay world. We do this, we do that. You know, when I was in New York, we worked with everyone. You know why? There were too many cultures, too many people, too many communities, and we all got together. We went to work together, went to school together. Then we went into our own communities. Greeks over here, Germans over here, Russians over here, the gays over here, the
I don't
actors
think
over here.
that's. I don't think that's
the
the
point
best
of
idea
this
either.
show.
I think
but
if
I'm just
people got to know each other better, maybe, then
I
they
don't
would
know. When I came to the
understand.
South,
Yeah.
when I came to the South, it was about who you knew just to get a job. Are you kidding me? But when I was in New York, it was your ability. It was your proof of resume.
The
Down
city too
here,
big for that though in New York. In the South,
yeah,
it's smaller, so they can pull
it's
that crap.
they
But the
pull
city
it.
is too big in New York or like Chicago or
Right,
California for that stuff. But in
right,
smaller cities, it's about who you know because it's not as many, opportunities, so you can do
correct.
that. But I think that in cities, bigger cities, where they have like a melting pot, is actually you see more understanding, less crime, hate crime, and all of that, because you may know somebody in every community, so you don't look at it as the blacks or the whites. That's Larry or Brian or
Yeah,
whoever, and so
yeah.
you don't look at it that way. But in communities where
A
everybody is
small,
separated, it's easy to discriminate.
right.
So, like me growing up in Chicago, even though Chicago is, I wouldn't say segregated necessarily, but it
Mm-hmm.
is more financial in a way. So,
Right.
like certain poor people live on this side, certain middle class people stay in these neighborhoods and things. But like, it was some white people lived on my block, and then it wasn't too many Hispanic people in my neighborhood. But we could go to the neighborhoods and stuff. But if it wasn't for gang problems in Chicago, growing up, I think it would have been bigger, bigger melting pot than it could be. But
Okay, it could be.
when we younger, you don't go to certain neighborhoods because of gang problems versus
Right.
racial problems and things. So
All I think is this show makes us look like we're stupid black people. And we don't have any vision, we don't have any plan. How are you going to say something and not have a plan?
I didn't like when he said he gonna defund the police, and then they said, "I know you got questions, but I'm not ready to answer." And
Yeah.
dude, you the mayor.
Ditto was like he finna head out, I guess. Ain't
Yeah.
nothing else to be said.
I guess he's winging it,
Right. And I also don't like how they was saying, well, only the black community is gonna get policed, as if that's the only people that vote. Like Hispanic community, white community, everybody need the damn police. Like, you can't just only police the black community and leave everybody else out there to just be out there on their own.
There's too much ignorance in this series. And I don't think whoever the writers are, they don't know anything about men. They don't know anything about women. They don't know anything about anything. But they can teach LGBTQ A to Z theories or their lifestyle, and switch it up whenever they want to switch it up. But it's just madness. It's just madness. And I think it makes us, I'm thinking, who else is watching this? And I'm watching the ratings and the numbers and the demographics to see which white person is watching this, the Mexicans or the Puerto Ricans. What's going on here?
I think a lot of LGBTQ people are watching it because they like representation in their shows.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think this season so far, these 3 episodes, has been as much of the LGBT community as the last season.
When you wrap everything up, what are we learning? Because I mean, I have a friend, when she had cancer, didn't tell anybody, and when I found out, I told her sons, and then she was dead in 3 days.
Wow.
Yeah. So people keep those things to themselves.
They shouldn't.
I mean, I understand, especially in the black community, we don't like to look and feel like complainers or feel like needy sometimes, or don't feel sorry for me type stuff. And so I know a lot of people, and I've even I don't like to talk about stuff. Like a lot of people don't like to talk about stuff they go through.
Yeah.
And maybe we should, talk more. And if you need help or whatever, get help. But you definitely should talk to your closest loved ones and family.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I didn't grow up with not talking to friends, families, loved ones. I grew up talking to them because they were safe. Who wasn't safe was those friendly, evil people like the car salesman. He's grinning, smiling, and lying, and you're trying to buy a car. But he's friendly evil because he's going to try and swindle you in some way.
Friendly.
The car salesman, Jay.
I know. I just
Yeah.
you make me laugh with that friendly evil stuff.
Yeah. But
friendly evil.
I don't like the fact that now I want my baby, I don't want my baby, confusing us, and then she's eating junk food. So you don't care about the baby anymore. Now you're eating junk food,
right?
So,
and I tweeted today while watching. Why is she crying?
I don't know.
Like, and I just think she got raped repeatedly.
That's true too.
It's not like this baby's from a loving. I mean,
right.
like a loving relationship, and okay, I want to keep my baby. The baby daddy left me. She had to kill this man to get help, get away from him.
Yes. So, why are you putting yourself through more traumatic experience? And then, okay, I get it. You were pregnated. If you want to believe, and I mean, this is something a woman would have to deal with. I'm a man. I ain't going to say. But if you believe that maybe God tried to make something good out of something horrible, so you don't want to have an abortion and you're going to give it up for adoption, well, then, at the worst case, 9 months, you're moving on with your life.
Correct.
So why are you crying? What are you mad for? I don't get it. And, like I say, I know women, you all got a lot of emotions run wild. You two ladies maybe can fill me in. I don't know, but I don't get it. So she didn't want the abortion, and now she doesn't want to give it up for adoption, but she wants to keep something that was for. If somebody kidnapped me and forced something into me, I wouldn't be holding on to that.
Yeah, I would have to let that go. I don't think I would have kept the baby.
And, there's a YouTuber. Her name is Savannah Silvers, and she talks about being a rape baby, and how her mom just gave her to her mother, and her grandmother raised her, and then later on, her mom, when she's a teen now her mom wants her back.
Wow.
Yeah, it's too late.
Now, do you think that was smart or good to tell her that you're the product of a rape?
I don't know why they told her. I think because the way her mother acted towards her. That's what Savannah Silver said. The way her mom acted towards her. That's why her mama didn't show. It was cold. All the time cold. But grandmother wasn't cold. Anybody else in the family wasn't cold. And then she found out the secret through her aunt. Devastated.
Yeah, that's deep.
Devastated.
But one thing that's different than most cases, I don't remember the percentage, but the majority of women that are raped is from a date.
Wow.
It's not from some stranger that grabbed you while you was walking in the park. Although that does happen, the over 50%, if I remember, is from a date rape or somebody that you knew. Not to say that makes it feel better or the situation better, but you did know this person. Maybe you did like this person. They went too far, whatever. But it's a conflicted thing. It's something men don't really know anything about unless you in prison. And I don't give a damn how much we know each other. We got a problem.
We have a problem.
It's a totally against the normal thing for that to happen, whereas a woman is you feel like maybe something is stolen for you, how to describe, or being violated type thing. I guess I've heard some women that kind of describe it similar to if a man had their home broken into and all their stuff stolen or something.
Yes.
Not to equate, your body with that, but it's something precious to you taken in a way.
Yeah.
So, I would be furious and pissed if that happened to me, but
it would be terrible.
On the same
Jay.
level. It would be.
Yeah, because remember, you were in jail in Power. You were in jail, and they could have turned you over.
Wow!
That was my death scene.
Yes.
No,
that was the death scene for me in Power. Hey, one way or the other, no more. It's over. Somebody got to go with me too. I don't give a damn.
I hear
you. Shit, these legs, both of them would have been broke off in y'all. And somebody, shit, they already, and just snap them off like knives or some shit. Turn them into nunchucks.
But we have people in jail with wheelchairs and things, So.
Oh
yeah.
Anybody can go to jail, yeah. You don't care.
Anybody. I had my ass stinking up some shit. Hey, you real nasty. You want to come? Hey, I just ain't wiped in 3 weeks. Now what? You want some chocolate pudding?
No, Jay. It's about violence. It's about taking your pride.
It's funny. It's not funny, but it's funny to me. Is the movie American Me was just on the other day. Y'all seen American Me?
Mm-mm.
Oh man,
they take too long to get to the point.
No, American Me is about
American Gods. I was thinking. Sorry.
Oh yeah, that's a weird show.
Yeah, it's weird.
I never watched it. I thought about it.
Yeah, American Me is about the story of the leader of the Mexican cartel.
Okay.
And he went to jail. He's got Edward James almost and some other. It's a really
that's a classic.
Yeah, it's a classic. What you trying to do, little puppy? Huh? You going to come here, little puppy? I tell you come here, my little puppy. But anyway, they took a little scene where they bent dude over with the broomstick and
no. Ooh, child. It was another scene I seen. It was another movie. It was called Lockdown. And there was a
with Master P.
Yeah, that movie. Yeah, I seen that when I was young. When I seen, I was like, "Oh my goodness."
Yeah.
They said that the dude, I think I saw him talking about DeAndre Bonds was in it. He played it.
Scully on Snowfall.
Yeah. He played Scully in Snowfall. He got raped in prison in there, and he was on Vlad TV.
Wow.
If you all want to look his interview up, he said that like traumatized him. He like cried and everything.
What? He was ready doing that scene, but it was in contract, so you can't tell the writers what not to do in the script. So.
Right.
Yeah, like in American Me, that was serious because some people was killed over that movie. And
yeah. Hey, he talked about that on Vlad TV with Danny Trejo.
Yeah. And then somebody in some Mexican mafia put a hit on that dude.
Yeah, they did.
You ever seen, American History X?
Oh yeah, he made him bite the curb.
Yeah.
Hey, that was woo! That was dirty.
Bite the curb.
Yeah, so he made this black dude. Yeah, open his mouth like this on the curb, and then he stomped the back of his head.
That's brutal.
Brutal.
But you know what happens with a lot of killers? When they get to jail, they behave. They don't kill anymore.
Well, now you in there with the top cream of the crop now. You hard when you dealing with people that's not as strong as you.
And the prey's not there. The prey's not there. Yeah.
Exactly. American Me. Somebody asked if it was me or meat. American Me. Excellent movie. American Me ain't no joke. And then one of the main dudes, his right-hand man, was a white dude. But he grew up in a Hispanic neighborhood. So he was like just right there with them. He ran stuff. They looked at him as Hispanic. He even talked like that. He like, hey, orderly Hans, you're gonna come and do this in our territory, man. We can't do this, man. He was a white dude. Man,
Right.
it was a good movie. But like as Sean was saying, though, they did put a hit out on him. And one thing that's different from black gangs and really the black community period is organization. you know, in the white gangs, in the mafia, or in the Hispanic gangs. Like, it's organization, it's a chain of command. You can't do certain things, and if you do certain things without approval, you will get disciplined, like either killed or beat or whatever. Whereas, you know, a lot of that stuff is in the black community is unorganized. Like you were saying before, one journey about black leaders or black groups. Like, Black Lives Matter is a powerful group right now because they got a lot of attention and they bringing in a lot of money.
Yeah, they're
But
bringing
what
a
are they
lot of
doing
money.
other than making
Exactly, and
protests?
people, and I don't support them because when I look at their foundation and their IP and other stuff, no,
Right. And you know that the women that run it are making. Now, I don't know. They said that one of the women already had money, it was doing whatever, but they're buying multi-million-dollar
I
homes
know.
and real estate.
Yes, and they
Yeah.
and they're using a lot of grant money, but I don't see nothing going up in the black community. I don't see any classes going up about nothing,
No.
no education,
No.
but the money is rolling.
Yes. Yeah.
And
Imagine
people,
if the Black
are not
Panthers
even.
existed today with
Can
what
you
they were trying to
imagine?
do and could have got the funding that
Yes.
they get. Oh,
Mhm.
wow. Yeah. Because, like you say,
Yeah.
they could be doing food programs. They
Yes,
could
I
be trying
know.
to get people vaccinated if they want. They
You're
could
right.
be trying to get so much information out. What are
Right.
they? I don't know anything they have done other than protests,
You're right.
you know, and
And people are not looking into them. They're just opening up their mouth. Black Lives Matter. What does that mean? Who are these people? What are
see,
they
that was
doing?
genius to name your organization that slogan, though.
I
I
know.
will give them that because people automatically think, oh, well, Black Lives Matter, that's Black Lives Matter. Well, duh,
Right.
I'll send them money.
Right,
You
like
know?
the Red Cross, Jay, they take 94% of
Yeah.
all your donation. 94% goes to them, and
Yeah.
then the rest goes out to the public.
Yeah.
People have to understand about nonprofits,
Right, because
not
then
just the
they may
churches
pay.
that's raping.
Yeah, because they may pay good paying jobs, the administrative costs. You
Yes,
got the presidents making
correct.
6 figures or more.
That is correct.
You know, so it just
Head Start. Head Start is another one.
Yeah.
You know, Head Start, they're making big money at the top for Head Start.
And wasn't that something that was started by the Black Panthers or something? Head Start, or
it was, yes, and the government took it over and renamed it.
Right, and like so was WIC.
Yep, WIC too. That's it.
Yeah, WIC. So they like started programs that are going to this day that was taken over, but they were taken out for starting stuff. And they actually were trying to police the neighborhoods, like how they're talking about in the Chi, except they actually was walking around with rifles and guns in the neighborhoods, and they got taken down and stuff for that. But they actually were trying to police their own neighborhood, black neighborhoods, with the Black Panthers, but they wasn't walking around with grandmas and aunties and purses.
Correct.
They actually had guns, which then, you know, if you was about to do something, you may think twice. But it goes hand in hand. You can't police without giving people something else to do.
Well, after seeing all the aunties out there, I have decided that I'm going to go back and watch Queen Latifah's show because she has rave reviews and scores and money.
The Equalizer?
Yeah, they gave her all these accolades, and the program won so much, and I'm like, we didn't even see it. So I said
didn't see it either.
Yeah, I was gonna go back and just take a look. When I saw the 1 and 2 and 3 episode, I'm like, okay, she's not doing any of her stunts, you know. And I'm like, okay, no. And it looks just like a TV movie. But this the Chi, the Chi,
it ain't a karate show.
The Chi is all over the place, and I don't like the fact I don't have one bright person, one intelligent person. I mean, you know, then everybody is morally just corrupt. I like to watch.
Yeah.
And then the chick that wouldn't even give Ronnie a beat decided you can watch because I like to perform.
I can't believe that. I cannot believe that this man died for her. He killed for her.
Yep.
And she barely gave him any. She gave him some on the side on the couch one time after, you know, he begged and begged and came to the door time and time again. He tried to clean up his life and do all kind of stuff or whatever, but damn.
Power corrupts, Jay. Power corrupts. I want to know who's the friendly evil. Is it the wife or is it the mistress? Or she's not even a mistress or a paramour. I don't know what she is. Maybe now they're teaching us to have orgies. Are we having orgies now? You know, thank God Candy did not get naked.
Well, I don't know about thanking God for that part.
Oh.
Hey, we need something to root for. Damn.
Yeah. Us guys, we need to be entertained.
Hey, for real, something, man. They took all the good parts out.
It's so foreign.
Right. But I don't think they should put any sex scenes in if it's gonna be done like cheesy. Like every time you see Keisha, she got to pull up the damn thing up as soon as she come, or they got to cover up Jada with two hands every time he talk to her or something. Like, man, just put your clothes on, man. Forget it. This is stupid.
Yeah.
You know, it don't make any sense if you're going to do this or that, but we can see a dude's butt cheeks all day long. I'm glad we ain't seen that this season so far.
Thank you. Yeah.
But, you know, that's been a lot in a lot of shows now where they show men's booty all the time. Growing up, they never showed the men at all naked other than their chests, which, you know, I was fine with. But I know, ladies, you know, y'all might like to see some cheeks. But, like, we had to see Method Man booty cheeks.
I don't need nothing in the back. Just
I know a lot of ladies want to see.
I don't know what's back there. So one of the ladies in the comments need to let me know what is the thrill of a man's cheek butts, because I don't get it.
Hey, I never understood that either.
I never understood it. You know,
I've heard women like that.
Because my eyes goes to the front immediately. It's like I mean,
that's where the business end of the situation is, right?
I know, right?
So, you know, men, we can handle business from the, you know, back too. So we like to see what we might have to, you know, go to work with to handle business. But you know,
what about flat butt women? Are you gonna dismiss them? Come on.
No, you just gotta bend them. Then they poke out like it was something there.
Oh, okay.
I'm joking.
Okay. Didn't get it anyway.
You got a little quiet and say, like, really? That's how it goes? I'm joking. I'm joking. It may be somebody that need not that extra cushion because it may have been an obstacle for them. So, you know, they may need less there, you know, or maybe some guys don't like dudes say he wanted little tickle bitties and big old booty. Well, some dudes like big tickle bitties and no booty. I mean, it's somebody that's attracted to everything. Exactly. That's, you know.
Hey Jay, I have a joke, and you know there's nothing funny in my character. Oh, but I have a joke. Right? There is this man was going on a trip, and his wife was helping him pack the suitcase, get things ready. And she says, "Hey, babes, I bought a box of condoms. Let's split it in half. You have 6 and I have 6. And he's like, "Why do you need 6? Well, just in case the devil tempts me. The devil might tempt you too." So I like that one. I know.
So she gonna let the devil hit?
Well, I'm just saying, you know, she's letting him know that if he can play, she can play too. Because and that girl, I can't believe she did all that with that man. She doesn't even know if he has AIDS.
What man? What you talking about? You did lost
Emmett's woman. Emmett's woman.
Oh,
yeah. And then she has to give him details about how many times, you know, they
came and went.
Yeah.
That was dirty.
That was dirty.
She rubbed it in deep. I said,
that was terrible.
Hey, and then talk about let's be in an open marriage, and he talking about all right. What?
I can't believe he said all right.
I can't
either. He just want to please her at this point.
That ain't working though.
That's not good.
Yeah,
because then she's gonna really think he doesn't care. He didn't fight for it.
Be together. That's the point. They shouldn't be together. Period.
Exactly.
They both need Jesus,
and it's not because they both need Jesus. And it's not because they're young, young. Good to see you always. It's not because they're young, as young. Some people are young and mature to handle it, but this is not a mature crew.
Ooh.
And that's what's going on. They're not a mature crew.
No, you say young mature. I kind of disagree with that one. Some young and mature, they don't know, they don't handle that well. But like you said, they're very immature. Yeah, and like I said, they don't know how marriage is. Yeah, to me, I feel like they shouldn't even get married at the first place. I don't know why he was close to her. Like he shouldn't. Like
he was. It was guilt. I think it was guilt.
I want to see more of him and Keisha's relationship because at the end of season 2, it's because you remember when Emmett he had asked Brandon to help out with the date for Keisha and everything.
Yeah, and then I think Brandon told him that. I think because at the time
Brandon was supposed to
be dating like a track star, like her.
He was getting track coach, but he got beat up because Emmett had him beat up because he was jealous a little bit and dude was taking advantage of it. But like Keisha didn't need to get kidnapped and have that happen to her. But we didn't need that storyline either.
Yeah,
because it drug out too long.
Yeah, that's true. And I think that they too young to be staying together for no reason, no good reason.
Yeah, for no good reason. Yeah.
Yeah. So what? You got a kid, you can co-parent. Like, why be together and be miserable when you can be separate and then be happy? Why is Emmett gonna allow that mess to happen where she could come back pregnant? And then that dude could walk away, or you don't know who's the baby, who's the father, what's this, what's that. Why go through all that drama?
Not only that, he's a stranger. He's a stranger, and she put that stranger in her body. You don't know his mama, his sister, his daddy. You don't know anything about him. Just know that he likes to buy your cakes, your weed cakes.
Weed cakes. Now, Whitney said Emmett didn't know if Dom was infected, and she glad Tip gave him a taste of his own medicine.
Why nobody using protection? That's like
real problem. If you're gonna talk about LGBT and all kind of stuff, you forgot to talk about fornicators.
But this not the back in the days. It's not safe sex condom. It's not about that
anymore. Now school program.
Now just young people getting young male having sex with young girls pregnant as a teenager. That's today's era. I don't know why, but that's just how it is. No, you're gonna see some changes when it comes to sex.
Okay, yes, that's young. Okay.
I still think that they being messy though. Yeah. Now I will say this, and you all let me know what you think. Is it easier for a woman to accept a man back from cheating versus a man accepting a woman back from cheating? I think it's harder for a guy to accept your woman being with another man, whereas a woman, she done gave him plenty of chances before she did cheat.
But men have pride. Men have pride. They can't.
Yeah, and I think also, do you think it has something to do with the woman being a receiver? So maybe you feel like that's maybe, I know as a man, I would feel differently because somebody on top of her or doing this or doing that, and you'd be like, man, oh man, hell no. Versus, I guess maybe, I don't know, a woman's perspective. So do you think of if a man was cheating, do you think like he was in her and bending her and doing this, or do you think it's more emotional? You broke my heart, or you betrayed my trust type of thing?
To me, I feel like it's that. I don't care what positions they was doing. That's not what I'm thinking about. It's the point that you cheated.
A betrayal.
A betrayal. Yeah. See, we think more of the act.
I know.
I don't think so much of the betrayal. I'm thinking of in my mind the things that you're doing with this dude and bend over or, kissing on this or that. And this. That's what's bothering me more than the betrayal. The betrayal comes after I'm thinking of all the actions that took place.
Yeah, the men think about all the actions and stuff like that. But Emmett, I don't know. Emmett was smart. He says, suppose you get pregnant. He was smart about that part.
My girl, Nicole, who, that's my girl. I appreciate you. She said that's a sexist thing to say. It doesn't matter. Everybody will feel a certain kind of way. It depends on the relationship. It shouldn't be how a man feels or a woman feels. Well, I'm not trying to justify it. I'm just saying the reason why it's probably harder for a guy, because I'm trying to understand the thinking behind it. So as a woman, if you've been cheated on, do you think, oh, he was bending her over or eating or kissing or doing this? Or he thinking, this dude then he betrayed me. You said this, you said that. I can't trust you. Whereas a man, I know I would be thinking of all the actions you may have not done first. And then I would be thinking, we was married or we together, you betrayed me secondly. So, she say, what if he was on top? All of those things would be going through my head. Is what I'm saying. I ain't want to get through everything.
And then you don't want her back. You don't want her back because he knows, or he has experienced what you have experienced. And your head can't wrap it around.
Plus men are competitive.
Yes.
So like we wonder, well, did he do it better? Like that's why she said he do it better than you too. So now that's an ego.
Oh, that's terrible.
I'm surprised he didn't come at the other thing, said that he was bigger than him or something.
Man, and that's
that
the ultimate. That's below the belt, literally.
He might have would have choked her out.
Right. And that's how you can get a man to lose his cool real easy. It's always bad. You ain't supposed to hit a woman and it ain't justified. But women do know how to push buttons to make you lose your mind sometimes with the emotions and make a big mistake. I'll put your ass out before you put me in jail. Before you put me in, I'm putting you out. She'd have came home instead of me like waiting up by the thing. It would have been bags by the door.
He should have went looking for her.
Oh hell no!
No.
Hell no! What, in his bathrobe? Where you at, girl? No, I think that would have been a big no.
Bad idea. No.
Yeah. What you think, Marissa? If your man would have went looking for you, what would you have thought?
I think they would have been with it extreme. So no, they both grown. So yeah, I don't want nobody to come looking for me.
So Nicole says she's very open. She believes in open relationships. I don't blame her, but they just got married, and it should have been discussed before. I agree, it should have been discussed before. I agree in an open relationship, as in maybe a friends with benefits type of thing, but we shouldn't have kids and we shouldn't live together and we shouldn't be married. If you doing all of that, now we're serious. We can't be open. We got kids together. We live together. We're married.
Right. And she doesn't want a divorce. She just she doesn't know what she wants. She's just acting I heard this. She's no thinking has entered her brain.
And yeah, I get that every woman ain't emotionally invested. That's why I say, like, I've had people I've dealt with that we weren't like that, but I wasn't feeling that way about them like that either. Like, but we didn't have kids, we didn't live together, we weren't married, we wasn't paying bills, you know what I mean? We was like really friends and cool and stuff like that. And maybe one thing may lead to another and things of that nature, but it ain't the same. Plus I was younger. So, when you're younger, you can live like that. That's why but I would buy condoms. Because I didn't want to be like that and end up having some type of thing that, ruined my life or theirs.
And that's how heterosexual women get AIDS, because they're running around and there's too many people in the bed. The bed is crowded. You can't have a crowded bed. Okay?
If people run around, they should at least use protection.
Yeah,
who wants a crowded bed? Oh my gosh.
Right.
Some people have to sleep on the floor.
Sleep on the floor. Hey, you're gonna have to go home and go to sleep. Straight up. Hey, we may have been here, but that don't mean you ain't gotta, sleep here. It's time for you to take your ass on somewhere. or it's time for me to go. You know, hey, that's fine too. That's why I always had my own place so that I wouldn't be trying to, you know, stay on somebody's couch or bed, and then be worried about other things and then get put out living in my car or something. So I've had friends have bad situations like that, and I learned from their experiences not to do that. And also, I learned when I was younger, and I had friends that had kids at a young age. That ain't for me. It's too hard. You can't go here. You need a babysitter. You got to spend this money on that. You can't do this. You got to ask this. It's just too much. So, you know, I waited to I guess it'd be an old age, but it was not that old of an age, but an older age, 25. And by that time, you know, I was settled down, ready to, you know, move on to other things. So I think they got started too soon. Like you met somebody while you was in high school, and now you trying to spend the rest of your life. Y'all was still kids.
And they ain't got a chance to experience other people. That's why, you know,
That's why they cheating and doing what they doing. So, Nikki, I don't think you cold-blooded. I think you are doing like what people should do when they are not in a like intertwined relationship like that. I think it's only different when you married and you have kids and bills and all of this. Like if you wanted to be open and you wasn't emotionally invested, why would you do all that other stuff?
Yeah, but like No Mama was saying that the breast. That's someone in chat.
I know it's ma'am.
No, ma'am. I'm sorry.
Either way, it's the same thing.
You know, I can't read or spell.
Hey, it was funny. He got that from Al Bundy, Married with Children. That was little men group that Al Bundy was a part of. No, ma'am. They wouldn't let no women in. It was they used to meet at the nudie bar.
Yes.
I love Married with Children.
I finally understood the breast cancer, why this young dude was there massaging her, because he can find stuff, not just find pleasure, but he also found an illness. So I said, oh, that's why he was there. I just thought he was, you know, she was enjoying her life, but he was there to, you know, find the spot. So he's teaching other men, examine your woman. Yeah.
Right. He says that even though it's extra corny now, the breast cancer storyline makes no sense. Why not?
Well, it makes sense to me now.
It's random.
I mean, cancer is random. Who expected it?
But she said she had a lump for years. Assuming they would have did something with it.
Now that's true. That's true. She said she gets checked out every year too.
Yeah, exactly.
They could have left that part out. She could have just said, "I had it for years. It's no big deal." Yeah. But she say she get it checked every year.
Right.
So, you know, you say you are married. Well, hey,
Jay, what's your score on this episode?
Man, you really want to know?
Yeah.
I got the drum roll shit.
All right, let me get the.
Let me see what support game says first.
Oh yeah, the most. Yeah.
Let me put the score. Let me see what the chat score says first.
All right, where's my thing? Oh, I took it off of here. Oh no, I didn't. All right, so here go the categories: the visuals and cinematography. I do like seeing different places in Chicago, but that's
nice.
I'm a homebody. I like to see different places, and they do use good cameras and stuff. So I'm gonna give that at least about an 18 because it still has good parts there, good sets, good locations. The storyline and plot is a major problem right now. A major problem. What is the plot?
It's no plot.
Right. What are we watching? Just random stuff happening. What is this about? I don't know what we're following no more. Who are we following? Who's this? I don't understand it. Yeah, it's it turned into a comedy. And the storylines, the bag lady brigade patrolling the hood, that don't work. Trig getting punched in the face and they about to kill dude on the first call, but you worried about the cops killing people, but y'all about to kill somebody on the first damn call. You know what I'm saying? And everything else is, I could go on and on. It's not, that's the weakest part of this. And I'm gonna give this damn near my lowest score in history. I'm gonna give it damn near a 5.
Wow.
I'm
Because
surprised you even got
for
that.
this episode especially, it's a 5. And let's see, the special effects, makeup, and costumes is not a big special effects show, but the makeup and costumes, they do have good outfits in a way, and makeup. But like, does Lala's booty keep getting bigger or what?
I'm not quite sure. Why is a cook dressed in
You
such
gotta
tight
use-
jeans?
I guess you put some pants in there because it was bigger than it was the last
Hey,
two episodes.
you're gonna have to ask Carmelo about that.
I mean, I follow her on Instagram. Her butt is not that big on her Instagram
I
pictures.
don't know, Jay.
I look, believe me, I look.
She got some.
I'm joking, but
She got some honey nut Cheerios.
boy, all right, Garnett, be
Not
beating your ass
sure.
by the bus, KG. But I give they special the makeup and costumes, like hair, makeup, everybody. I give about a 15. It's not the worst.
Yeah.
Entertaining and fun factor. I'm having fun but it's not
No.
doing it on purpose. I'm having fun laughing at and not with. You want them to laugh with and not at. And the entertaining part though,
Ooh.
it is entertaining because I'm laughing at and not with, but it's not entertaining because of the creativity and the everything that they're trying to put together on purpose. So with that being said, I'm gonna give the entertainment value, oh man, maybe about another between a 5 and a 10. And that's being very generous for this episode. So we got what 15, a 5, so that's 20. Then what I give it, an 18, so that's 38, plus another 5, so we got a 43 out of 100.
Wow.
That's bad. That's
What does Rotten Tomatoes give them?
Oh man, the whole batch.
They're successful in Rotten Tomatoes?
No, I'm saying they're gonna throw a whole batch of tomatoes at them. Let's see. I'll pull it up.
I don't think the same writers that was in the first seasons are in this. Like, I think they got different writers.
Woo.
Somebody said in the comments earlier, but I wasn't familiar with the show. Somebody, if you're still watching, what did you say? The person that wrote this show wrote what show or what episode? It's for another show that I'm not familiar with. So I don't know if that's what's going on or not. But let's see. Episode guide. All right. Native Son. Is it Native Son? That was, yeah.
Yep, that was his episode. Yep.
It's got a 7. Wow. 6 people have rated it though. So we got 30 people in the show. Everybody go to IMDb and give your rating. Let's see what it goes up or down to.
Oh Lord.
I'm gonna give it, man, I don't like to be mean though.
I don't think we're being mean. I mean, I think if we're
gotta
going to be
be
real,
honest.
if we're going to be real critics, then I can't support you if you're not.
Be a real critic. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Because isn't that what YouTube does? If a YouTube channel doesn't grow, if nobody's interested,
That's true.
you know. And if you only do
Maybe that's
movie
my
reviews.
problem.
No. You can't just say, I'm taking the class, Jay. They say you have to shift. You have to pivot and keep shifting because what was working is no longer working. So find something else and keep testing different things. And you have to give that test period at least 3 months.
That's true. That's true.
You know, because
Prim Romantic says, who is this show for?
The people.
The people.
What's their score? Oh, but their scores. What's their score?
I'm gonna put the link right here. So if you all want to go to IMDb and give it a rating, I'll make it easier. Hold on.
I just wanted to see it.
They got a 7.4 overall,
Okay.
which is not bad.
No.
It's not. It's going down.
Which makes sense.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because everybody can see what's going on. We're trying to support you, but you're not good, and I'm not doing that. I
feel like people only watching, like, not because they're interested, but just to see how it play out and for like to support. Nobody's really too interested.
But why is Judah shot? What's that about?
It's gotta be something with these women.
Nah, I hope not.
Or the cops.
Why did Judah have to get shot anyway? I don't understand.
To give you a reason to keep watching the rest of the season to figure out what happened.
Like who shot JR?
Exactly. And who shot Lulu? Exactly. Who shot Ghost? I mean, it's been done time and time again, and it keeps working for some reason. Nicole just put up some stats. So, hey, don't forget to go ahead, put in y'all rating, and also don't forget to hit the like for this. We got over 30 people up in here. Let's get some likes up in here. Appreciate it. And y'all put in the comments, what do you all rate this episode? Put in the rating, and I'll put it out here on the screen so we can see what y'all rated.
I give it a 6.
You give it a 6. What you give this episode, One Journey?
A 5.
A 5. Y'all making me look like the mean guy. And I'm just joking. S. Young, you there? What happened to S. Young? We done lost him.
Oh.
Support Gaming said The Wire still tops The Shy. I mean, that ain't even a good comparison.
You can't compare The Wire to The Shy.
Not even close.
No.
Yeah, that's not even a good. The Wire is way above The Shy, and yeah, that's not even fair.
And the same thing that's going on that is not going on The Shy. Like
exactly. You give it a 3 out of 15. 3.15. What is that? Bobby Bailey said he liked the movie Foolish.
I like that movie too. Eddie Griffin.
Yeah. Master P cut him a check for $1 million on the spot.
Yeah, I seen that Vlad, and I think it was a Vlad interview that he did.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, Vlad get a lot of people come do interviews with him.
He got Kevin Samuels on there.
Kevin who?
Kevin Samuels.
Oh yeah. I don't even know who that is. Kevin Samuels? Who is that? I said, oh yeah, like I do. Oh yeah? Who's that? Whitney gave it a 2. Damn.
I think she's right. I'm gonna change mine to a 2.
Yeah, this episode, man, it is very random. This was not one of their best episodes. It's actually back on right now on my TV. I'm watching it, little clips of it now, and this episode was not the best out of the first 3 so far.
I was glad that the kids weren't getting high in this season.
They was. Kev was riding, smoking blunts, drinking.
He was
popping Molly.
I missed
the
that.
White kids was
in 3. I mean, in this episode he was
not
good.
in this episode.
Yeah, that was last week.
Yeah, he was good.
I guess he's still.
I didn't want him to turn into a Ronnie junkie. That's all.
Right. I actually like that better though, because at least it's realistic and true to what's going on in the Shy. Not to say none of this other stuff could possibly not happen, but this whole defund the police political stuff, they should have left that out of the whole show. They
didn't have to put the police brutality thing in the show anyway. We don't need it.
Well, they have plans for us after, I think it's 3 more years, and then the private prisons are going to be closed.
That's true.
And then they're going to turn them into mental wards, and then they're going to start put in Black people in the ward for mental illness, and they're going to say it because they didn't get reparations, so they're mentally ill.
No,
and
that's a nightmare.
Yeah, that's the next step, to put you away. Remember, they used to do that years ago, put people in mental institutions. They didn't need a judge. They just needed a doctor's signature.
Wow.
So that's the next move. So keep talking about mental health. Whoever you talk to, you better be real careful who's going in your head and what they're writing on that pad. Because the next thing you know, Whitney, they may be signing you up, honey, for the cuckoo house.
Wow.
The nut house. Patty Wall.
That right there is some New World Order scary 1984 type stuff.
Because
right
what are
there.
they going to do with all those facilities, Jay? Those facilities were 8 million, 88 million. Look at some of those facilities.
Oh yeah.
What you going to do with them?
They trying to put the people trying to cross illegally in there too. You all should watch Vice. It used to come on HBO,
Vice, yes,
on Showtime now. Yeah, I'm gonna show you all about Vice quick while we talking about it. But they just had something talking about that, what you're talking about, basically, and it's pretty good. And they were showing how the facilities are. Before they did that, they got a new extension for like 10, 20 years or something to keep some funding or something. But now they're putting a lot of illegal immigrants and stuff in there or whatever. Wow. And yeah, but who knows what they may or may not do in the future. And yeah, that was scary right there. Damn, you got me over here thinking now. Now this
so it's going to be a concentration camp, you think?
I hope not.
Me too.
I hope not. Vice News, it come on Showtime.
Mm-hmm.
So you know, y'all check it out.
Yeah, they're good.
Miss Crafty said that's what they did on them. I didn't finish watching them.
I watched it.
Oh yeah, I forgot to go back to that.
It was on Amazon.
Yeah, so without giving out too much away, Marissa, what happened on them?
It's about a black family, and they moved to this all white town. It's in Compton, and it's taking place in I think the 60s.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
And the woman, she was,
and it's like it's real bad. A lot of people say
like a supernatural or something in there.
Yeah, it's a supernatural feel to it. A lot of people consider it trauma porn. I watched it. It was
trauma porn.
Yeah, a lot of people didn't like it, you know, because Lena Waithe had something to do with it, and nobody don't like Lena Waithe. So
I don't have a problem with Lena Waithe.
I got a problem with her writing.
Yeah, well, I don't know if she's writing in this show anymore. I know she sold the show to Showtime, so I don't know how much she has to do with The Chi anymore. She may still have a lot. She may not. Some shows she make I like, and movies some show is not. I'm not the audience for it.
Did you like Queen and Slim?
It was okay. I thought it
was
dumb that they went through all that on the first date, though. I'm not killing the cop for you. And
that was. I didn't like that either. It made black people look stupid. Who does that? No.
First date. I'm not gonna run away with you.
No.
If you look at the trend, they're making us look like we are so stupid, simple. We can't take care of ourselves. We can't take care of our children. It's bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's stereotypical writing.
Very stereotypical.
Maybe that's it. That's the word.
Yeah. I agree. But
the problem is we are doing it to each other now. We are using those stereotypes for each other. Not one of those not one of those homes looked like mine, Jay. Not one of those homes looked like your Jay. Like your home with your son. It doesn't look right. Something's not right.
Yeah.
I'm really upset with what they did with Papa's character. I can't stand it.
Man.
He was so much fun in the first 2 seasons, and I just don't get it.
Yeah, he was.
And I don't understand how him and Maisha so in love.
I don't either. Lord. And I didn't like in season 1 and 2 how she was like trying to rape Kev.
Yeah. She was
are young black women raping black men? What's going on? What is this? I don't know what
and you see, I guess you're trying to make it seem like, you know, she was a big girl. She was desperate for somebody.
Yeah.
So, she got low self-esteem type of situation. I don't like how they did that either.
Yeah. Exactly. Like, because she a young big girl, nobody want her, so she got to force it.
Yeah.
And
who does that? I
That
don't know
was
big
crazy.
girls in our
I
community
never
that
seen
behave
kids
like
do that.
that. Get out of here.
When I was in
No,
school,
no,
kids
I ain't never
ain't,
came across a girl do that. Period, and to nobody.
boys
Yeah.
didn't do that. Nobody did that. People just kissed.
Right,
You didn't have to
you're
chase
right,
somebody down for a kiss.
right, right. Yeah, that was deep. That was deep. And then all of a sudden, she done with him, and now she on with Papa. It
Like
seems
Papa
that
was
every
trying to
girl
her.
Kevin
Like,
had leave him for his friends.
Yeah.
yeah, that's true.
That's a pattern now, right? Uh-oh.
Right,
Kevin
because
can't keep a girl, boy. Ain't no
right,
girl safe.
right. He definitely need to not bring his girls around his boys.
That's true. A lot of
Ever.
men don't do that.
Right. Because what happened to the first girl he was so in love with? She just disappeared without a
They throw
without
her
a
off the
trace.
show. They could have brought her back because that was Maisha's cousin.
Right. Right.
Right.
Yeah. And I agree. They're not using Papa and Maisha right. Got them wearing
Like,
each
why are they
other's
there?
and eating and they what? Coretta Scott King and Martin Luther the King. And
And
you
we
ain't
get
no
them
Martin Luther the
the
King.
they get them the fat people stereotype. Like they gotta eat everything. They always hungry. Like if y'all don't
Right.
stop it,
Right. You know we have dinner. We have breakfast brunch. Like man,
like they
shut
be.
up.
I'm thinking about what you said. You said I was wondering you talk about my Papa and my said somebody you said she already pregnant or something like that.
That was a good one, huh? Good and terrible.
Mm-mm.
I know I would have kicked his ass. He dropped that cake in front of my house,
Oh
man.
yeah, I didn't appreciate it. I mean, she paid good money for that cake. She didn't even complain about the cake yet. She
Uh,
wasting her money on that cake. Like, nigga,
right,
where the cake at? That was a
right,
good cake.
for
Wasted.
real. Yeah. So Larry Jones say he only watched the first episode of this season. The way they portrayed Kev in that episode really strayed him away. I had
Yeah.
a lot of respect for his character, for his decision making. Brandon made the show.
They should never when they killed off Brandon and Reg, they messed up the whole show. That was the worst thing they could have done. They could have still kept Reg. I
So
understand
do
fans
you
happy with Brandon,
so
but
do you think they should have just replaced the actor?
no, not really.
Well, I mean, they didn't have a choice to get it, but to get him off the show because he was doing some allegedly inappropriate behavior.
They could have got a new Brandon, I guess. But I mean, I wouldn't have liked to see it, but some people don't mind because they did that in television. They did that with what's that? Unveiled. They did it
Right.
on the Jeffersons with Lionel. I probably said his
Yeah,
name wrong.
that
Yeah,
was a good show. But
so
the
they
only
probably,
difference was they weren't the main characters.
and they did it on what's those name? Family Matters, I think.
Yeah, with they wrote off the little girl. And what was the little girl name in Family
Talk about
Matters?
Judy,
Judy. Yeah, they wrote her off.
Mm.
Judy
Just
Winslow.
never talked about her being gone or something like that to that effect.
Mm.
I think by the time that happened, I had stopped watching Family Matters though.
Mm.
Damian
Bad Hair.
Kinney, did you all see Bad Hair?
That's the movie with the possessed weave or something.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
No, I
I ain't
never
watch
seen
it.
that.
Oh
Mm-mm.
no, I
People was
did a
looking for
review
her
for it.
movies, man.
I did a review for Bad Hair. It was actually funny to me. It wasn't a good movie like
Right.
Academy Award worthy and stuff,
Uh-huh.
but it was interesting. They used like all bad cameras and stuff to like give it the feel because it's supposed to be in the 90s. So they use like a cameras from the 90s and different things. It I gave it like a 7. It was interesting. One thing was crazy is like the weave like needed blood to survive.
Mm.
And it was a scene where it was that time of the month and that weave needed to eat.
That's gross, Dre.
That is nasty.
But can you
Boy.
imagine someone putting something out there like that about black girls and our hair? That is
And like we just need weed
insulting.
so bad, huh? We just need weed so bad.
But
And
why do we always have to look like garbage or stupid or we can't take care of ourselves or we can't feed ourselves? What are you doing?
yeah, I mean,
Did you see her other two shows that she did? They on I think they on BT, and one is called 20s, and the other one is
yeah,
called
that's on
Boomerang.
Showtime.
Oh,
20s.
yeah. They
But
come on BT too, like the reruns.
you say,
And
oh, they do? Yeah, because they, for some reason, I noticed some shows on BT come on Showtime now, and Showtime got on BT. And sometimes I'm watching stuff and it say BET on show. So I guess they must have a partnership now.
yeah,
Mhm.
I didn't
just
know that
like
they
Hulu
played
and
that.
FX.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
All the big cable companies are trying to partner with the streaming companies so we can come back.
Just leave stars alone. Y'all don't need to mess with stars. There's some good content on there.
Yeah.
right. Hey, bad hair was funny to me too. I get it what you saying though. That it kind of had the message to just have your regular hair and don't go for all the weave and stuff in a way.
Well, I agree too. I agree. I
Yeah.
definitely agree to that. You know, that
So
we need to try to get back to our hair. But
right.
Jay, black hair is very difficult sometimes.
Yeah, I know.
And it
I
hurts
was
a
tender
lot.
headed too.
Me too. I'm
I tend to
tender-headed
have
too.
it.
Man, but see, when I used to have braids and stuff, I
Uh-huh.
had my hair long, and when I get the girls to do it, man, it
Yeah.
would be killing me. But I'd keep it cool. I'd be like this. My damn jaws would be closed, boy. I
No.
try not to be like,
No.
because then how that look would be up here doing all of that and
The
crying.
hairdresser has to give me the first appointment when nobody is there so she can do my hair.
Yeah, hey man, I was a college boy, and I would have the girls braiding my hair, and the last thing I would let them know is that it was hurting, although it was killing me. That's probably what happened. My hair left. He said, "You didn't beat me too much. You did me wrong. I'm out of here."
Yeah.
She said, "Yeah." But yeah, that was something else. So here's Lena Waithe.
She did Boomerang too. It's a show.
That was supposed to be like Eddie
A
Murphy
spin-off
Boomerang,
of
was it?
yeah, they did a terrible job with it though. They could at least have Eddie Murphy involved.
Yeah, it's a Eddie, Lena Waithe, and Holly Berry. What? Graham, yeah, because his name was Marcus Graham. And this it says based on the '92 American romantic comedy film, this new series will follow the lives of Jacqueline Boyer's son. Jacqueline was what you call it, Robin Givens, and Marcus and Angela Graham's daughter, as they try to step out of their parents' shadows and make a legacy of their own. If they making a legacy of their own, why would they go into the same field their parents was in?
Exactly.
What did he do? I forgot what Marcus did.
Advertising.
Oh, okay.
And my father was in advertising. You know, he was a
Wow.
black advertising executive for damn near 30 years in Chicago. And so, you know, he lived that life. And, you know, of course, I wasn't grown, so I don't know all of his experiences and stuff. But, you know, they from some of the stuff he told me, they did have a lot of fun. And I should have went into advertising looking back on it, because I could have used those connections, and then, you know, I could have they make a lot of money in advertising too. So in sales, especially, although my father didn't work in the sales part. But you still can make a lot of money either way, depending on, you know, the creative side or sales side or whatever. And, you know, I think Eddie Murphy character worked on the sales side in the show, because he definitely was balling at that time. So I love the movie Boomerang with
I
Eddie
like it
Murphy.
too.
Man, that's one of my favorite Eddie Murphy movies, along with Harlem Nights and
I
Coming
like
to
Life.
America. Life, I love Life. I like Norbit.
Norbit, oh Lord.
He did. Don't mess with my seat. You over here messing with my seat, Norbit. Oh, you want to see a bitch come down the slide. Now I know that it does cast big black women in a negative light. I was
Like
actually
Loud and
watching
Ghetto.
that. Yeah, I was actually watching Norbit one time with this one white girl, and I was like laughing and stuff. I'm like, man, Eddie Murphy is crazy, man. This shit is funny. She like, that's Eddie Murphy? I'm like, what? She thought it was a real woman. That right there, I was like, whoa.
I'm like, you can tell there's a man in a pantsuit with makeup.
Right. So I wonder how many people was getting a wrong impression of thinking that's how a real woman is running around doing things, not realizing that was a joke. Now, I mean, if you can't tell that was a man in a suit, maybe your opinions don't really matter that much. You can't really you can't
What about
really
Big
tell
Mama's
a lot.
house?
What about what?
Big Mama's house.
Big
I
Mama's
like the
house.
first one
That
better.
was
The
Martin
second one was
Lawrence.
terrible. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like Big Mama's house really as much. So it's weird in a way because I don't really like shows with a man in a dress or dressed up as a woman. But Eddie Murphy like really became like what you call it? What was it? Rasputia in a way. To a certain extent, it's almost as if it's not really him, but it
Like
is.
it
And
feels like a real person.
yeah, in some of those scenes, they show the body and the back and stuff. That's a real person. That ain't a suit. Like when she got on the slide, or what he like, are you wearing bottoms? Of course I'm wearing bottoms.
And she lifts her stomach up.
Yeah, right. Hey, one Journey, I don't like a man in a dress though, really. Like Norbit is the only one I actually really like.
Tyler Perry
Now
overdid
Big
it.
Mama's house wasn't the worst. And I actually just saw Big Mama House 3 on cable just a few months ago for the first time. And, you know, Faison Love was funny as hell to me in that. Faison Love was funny.
Who was in that?
Yeah, he's trying to get with Big Mama boy, but I just don't know if about the man in the dress stuff. The Tyler Perry, I never seen no Tyler Perry Medea movies. I did see Boo on cable one time, waking up and it was on, and I watched it, and I was like, I see why I didn't really never watch this stuff.
If you would have watched the other ones, you would have really had something to say.
I'm sure, right? Norbit was funny as hell to me. Norbit is funny. Yeah, and Eddie Murphy did the Chinese dude, Bracken and Jew, love Chinese food. Go figure.
I didn't really care too much for the Nutty Professor movies.
Nutty Professor Part 1 was really good. Part 2 wasn't as good. But I like the Clumps, but not the movie The Clumps. I never actually seen the movie The Clumps. Was it a movie The Clumps, or was it called Nutty Professor 2 The Clumps?
It was Nutty Professor 2 The Clumps. That's the only one I remember.
All right. So I like them. And I like Eddie Murphy. Eddie Murphy is very underrated as an actor, though.
He's an actor.
He is, man. Eddie Murphy can do comedy. He can do characters. He can do serious role.
Jamie Foxx.
Yeah. Now,
watching Ray Charles, I'm like, he actually did good playing Ray.
Playing who?
Ray Charles. In the movie.
Man, he did an amazing job playing Ray Charles. Amazing job. Jamie did an amazing job playing Ray Charles. I got to give him that. Now Wanda and Shanae, they were funny, and I liked them when I was younger because I was younger then and didn't really understand the whole dynamic of what I was watching. But they were funny. I will give them that. They was funny, but I don't know if I would want to watch a Wanda movie or a Shanae movie. I think they actually was trying to make a movie with both of them at one time together or something. But it never happened.
I remember people saying they should make a movie with Medea, Rasputia, and Big Mama. Like, you know,
they're making too many bad movies. They need to chill.
Dresses being stereotypes.
Right, that's true. Nikki said, "Did you see the Eddie Murphy movie when he was a real serious, and I can't remember the name, but
It's called Mr. Church.
I think that's what it is too.
He did
And he
good in
had
Shrek.
that hat on.
Yeah, it was Mr. Church. I seen
Yeah.
little bits and parts of it. I don't remember seeing the whole movie.
I only saw a little part of it too, so I ain't see all of it either. But he did good, and wasn't he in Cadillac Records?
Who?
Eddie Murphy.
No.
He was
No,
in
that-
some record movie.
You talking about Dreamgirls?
Dreamgirls, there it is. He did good in Dreamgirls. Yeah, I could barely remember though how it all went, but I remember he did good. I remember liking it. He damn sure did good in Dolomite. Rudy Ray Moore. And I learned about, I didn't know, they didn't really talk about it that much though in the Dolomite movie, but that he was bisexual or something.
Yeah, I remember somebody was saying that he was he said it about Richard Pryor too, that he liked the men and women.
Yeah, I've heard that about Richard Pryor too. Yeah, and they said that for Paul Mooney as well.
Yeah, they said it about everybody.
That's
A lot
true.
of comedians are,
That's true.
bisexual. Okay.
But sometimes they say artistic people are more open-minded to new experiences sometimes. So I don't know. It is what it is. You say Eddie Murphy in Dreamgirls was flawless. Yeah, he was dope in Dreamgirls. Yeah, Dreamgirls was good. Dr. Dolittle.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, I was older by then, so I didn't watch it. I never seen Dr. Dolittle. It actually.
What about Shrek?
What? Shrek? I saw the first Shrek with my nephew because he was young and he always wanted to watch it when he would come over. So I watched it on VHS like once or twice with a donkey or whatever.
I've seen all three. I think it's the fourth one. I don't think I've watched it.
See, I ain't seen all of that. I have a problem with watching animation, cartoons. I just cannot watch cartoons no more like I used to. Even stuff that's not for kids is hard for me to watch. Although I do like Family Guy, I just can't sit and watch it like I used to.
I like American Dad and what's that? The Boondocks and Black Dynamite. It was a cartoon, and the PJs.
Oh yeah, the PJs was Eddie Murphy too.
Yeah.
But it didn't last long, I think.
It got canceled.
Yeah. He was nominated for an Academy Award for Dreamgirls. I forgot all about that. Yeah, he was good in Dreamgirls. One Journey, you getting ready to get out of here?
Yes, sir. I said good night so I wouldn't interrupt you.
Oh, that's all right. You ain't interrupting. You can say something. You want to say something before you get out of here about anything?
Nothing. Good night. Oh, all right. No. I'll talk with you during the week, Jay.
All right, no problem. And, let us know when you got that next Friendly Evil episode ready. Yeah, she started a YouTube channel and she gonna talk about true crime. So she called it Friendly Evil.
Those channels that do that.
Yeah. A lot of women seem to like that. I don't know why. You guys like to be scared. Women love scary movies, scary situations and stuff. I don't know why is that. It's interesting, I guess, huh?
It's the excitement.
It's excitement, I guess. I don't know. It doesn't bother me. I don't get scared necessarily, but I mean, if I did, I would be like, okay, that was good. But it's interesting. She called it friendly evil because a lot of these people doing evil stuff always try to act like they friendly or the next door neighbor or whatever. Just like, did you all see what is it about the Golden State Killer? And it has Patton Oswalt, the comedian, his wife, and she was putting together a book. Let me see what it's called. Let me see. I'm gonna look it up. But this dude was the Golden State Killer, and he ended up like terrorizing and raping women for like 20 years or something, got away, and she was like a true crime follower, and then she started writing a book. But while she was writing the book, she was like working on the case on her own time, ended up solving the case, but she had a opioid addiction that nobody knew about and ended up overdosing and dying. So she died before they actually caught the killer, and they eventually caught the killer and put him in jail. This dude turned out to be a cop, an ex-cop, and living in the suburbs, and had a nice house and all this and that. Everybody thought he was a nice dude, had a family, and this dude was sitting here raping women, killing people, all kinds of stuff.
It be people that you least expect. They out of their life is so perfect, and they be doing stuff like that. Most of
Yeah,
the like the serial killers when they be doing documentaries and stuff on them, they be like, well, he or she was an average person. They were so nice. You would have never thought they would do nothing like that.
crazy. That is really just something else, man. So, yeah, they got the new. I'm trying to find it here. They have the new second half of it coming out. So they did like maybe 7 or 8 episodes or something about it, and broke it all down. And then they ended up having like I thought it was over because they showed that he was captured. Well, now I've been seeing on HBO they're getting ready to bring it back out, saying that he's they showing the trial and everything, and so we'll see how it all comes out. But this dude, man, man, I can't believe that you could even do all this stuff. Man, he was up here being. It's called "I'll Be Gone in the Dark." There it go. All right, I found it. I'll show you all. But if you all looking for something to watch, a series, because I know I get the messages from people they want to watch something or what to watch. This is definitely good. Also, has anybody in here seen The Boys? I was talking to somebody that is a good friend of mine, and I was telling them to watch The Boys. It's a great show. And I told them it's like no other superhero show. And they said, superhero, oh no, I'm not watching it. Will you all tell this person The Boys is like probably the best show on TV lately? If you all have seen it, have you seen The Boys, Marissa?
I've seen like the previews and stuff on TV, and I seen like people was talking about it, but I've never sat down and actually watched the episode. Is it new?
It's been they working on season 3 right now. It's on Amazon. I'm telling you, you need to watch The Boys. It's dope. You got Amazon Prime?
Yeah.
Okay, go to Amazon Movies. Everybody, if y'all have seen The Boys, tell me what you would rate The Boys, and tell me in the comments what you think about The Boys. Because I'm trying to tell this friend of mine to watch The Boys, and I'm trying to let them know that The Boys is dope. Excellent show. This is The Boys. And
Even though I'm not really into that kind of stuff, I'm gonna check it out.
oh man, you are gonna be like, now this was dope. This is a real good show right here. You're gonna thank me for this one. So I'm telling you, The Boys is very good, very good. It's on Amazon. So if you ain't watched it, it's on Amazon. You got to see The Boys. Butcher, I love Butcher. Hey, don't be a cunt. This is Butcher. All right, he's a suit. We're gonna go ahead and spank the worms. That's how he talk, Butcher. But The Boys is dope. Whitney give it an 8. Nicole giving it a 10. It's not your conventional superhero show. Like they got issues and problems, but like they dirty. Not dirty, like not clean, but like they present themselves to be nice. Some of them behind the scenes, they real grimy and scandalous. I mean, The Boys is dope. City on the Hill is a good show, but I think The Boys is just on a different level of a show. It's
Have
just
anybody watched Cruel Summer? It's a show in Freeform.
it's on what?
Freeform.
I haven't seen that show, and I'm not familiar with Freeform.
It's like shows that show like what's that show, Grownish, and The Fosters.
I ain't heard of none of these shows.
But the show's called Cruel Summer.
Huh. Whitney says she want to see Cruel Summer. I'm about to look it up. You watched it already, or you just asking about it?
No, I watched it.
Okay, it's already. How many seasons has it been?
It's only one season, and it's 8 episodes out now, but it's 2 more episodes left. I don't know if it's a limited series or it's gonna be a season 2.
Okay, and this is it right here. Also, I believe because I was talking, I didn't get to see too much of the fight, but Floyd Mayweather won. Although they saying that Logan Paul looked pretty good, so I don't know what that's supposed to mean.
Oh, they actually fought. I didn't think they was gonna go through with it.
Yeah, they fought. Why you didn't think they'd go through with it?
I thought Logan Paul would back down.
Nah, it's too much money on the line. Too much money on the line to back down. So Bobby Bailey, you give the boys a 4? Wow. Let me know what you mean. Why you give it a 4? Or is that something else? Maybe I missed it. I don't know. Whitney said Freeform used to be the ABC family. Okay. You say Pop tops the shy. Pop tops the shy. I don't know what that means.
He's saying Papa.
Oh, okay. I still don't know what do you mean. He tops the shy.
Nobody tops at this point.
Yeah, I know, right? Whitney, you said Paul should have won. Okay, see, I didn't missed out on seeing it. I'm gonna have to go back and watch it. I was actually watching it on a Twitch channel. I started to buy it and stream it myself, but then I thought about it and said, nah, I ain't gonna do it. But maybe the next fight or something I might do it. Bobby, you all over the place, man. I don't know what you talking about, man.
He said power, I mean.
Power tops the shot. Okay. Yeah, power does tops the shot. Okay, I got you.
Sure do.
Right. You had me lost, man. Good thing Marissa was here.
I try to understand stuff that they be saying. Like, I know it's like
yeah, especially I'm going kind of fast, so But anyway, you say his stature was too much for Mayweather. Plus, Mayweather 45 years old. Il Wood say that Floyd dog walked Logan Paul though, whereas Whitney is saying that Paul should have won and that his stature was too much. I'm gonna have to watch it because I don't know which one it is. They hugged for 24 minutes and Mayweather made 50 million. That's why I ain't want to give him $50, man. I'm tired of paying his rich ass, and all he do is like to throw money around and show everybody I'm money May all day. I'm money May all day. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how to spell money or May, but I got him. You know what I'm saying? What's up? You broke? I'm not. Like, man, I'm good.
Yeah.
I'll keep my money. So this cruel summer, it's a small Texas town when a beautiful, popular teen, Kate, is abducted and seemingly unrelated. A girl, Jeanette, goes from being a sweet, awkward outlier to the most popular girl in town. And by 95, the most despised person in America. So what is this, going through time or something?
Wait, yeah.
This is on Hulu, it says also. So I might check it out on Hulu. Okay.
And, so basically, Kate and Jeanette, in 1993, Kate is with this dude with Jamie. And like 1994, Kate is still abducted. Like she's still captured, but she still gets released in 1994. Like early 1994, she is still with this person that she didn't really. She went to his house willingly because she was having family problems and she didn't have nobody. And he was the school assistant principal or something. And he ended up holding her captured and he didn't let her go home. And basically, she's saying that Jeanette saw her there in the basement and she didn't do anything to help her. And she basically said that Jeanette stole her life because Kate went on the show and she did an interview It was saying that Jeanette didn't help me. She saw me and she stole my life because she was with her boyfriend, hanging out with her friends, all types of stuff.
What? So it's like Keisha, the white Keisha, almost got kidnapped and stuck in the basement with some dude. But her
Yeah,
best friend took her boyfriend and her life and moved on instead of looking for her and helping her.
yeah. But her and Jeanette was never friends though. They were just like, Jeanette wanted to be like Kate because Kate was the pretty popular girl. Not Jeanette. Jeanette wasn't ugly or nothing, but she was just like, like real nerdy, and she wasn't too popular. She had friends and everything, and one
Hmm.
of her friends is Mallory. But
You got a
um,
lot of background something going on right now.
oh, it's probably the TV.
Ah, okay.
But it's like a thriller, like mystery, like who did it and why, and we still don't
Uh,
know who's responsible for everything.
and it's 10 episodes. Okay, I might check that out. I like to watch on Hulu because there's no commercials.
Hmm.
So I don't know if it had commercials on Freeform or not.
Yeah, it does.
Ah, okay. So yeah, I definitely
That's why I
like
just
that.
record it and then go back and watch it so I can skip through the commercials.
Yeah, I do that with shows that I can't watch on Hulu and stuff. I don't want to watch it with live, like The Walking Dead, which is another show that's fell all the way off the railings to me.
Do you think Shameless needed to end?
Huh?
Shameless.
Yeah, it's ended. Do you think I do? I think it should have.
Yeah,
Um,
it had
they
11
had a
seasons.
lot more to go, but I think the actors was maybe tired of doing it. Well, at least the main dude, they should have just maybe killed him off then.
Mm.
What's his name? Frank.
Yeah, the
Uh,
white man with the wild hair.
yeah, he's an excellent actor, though. An excellent actor. He's been in so many movies. He was good in Boogie Nights too. Um,
Oh yeah, I remember Boogie Nights.
yeah, Boogie
He
Nights was
killed his
that
girlfriend and he killed himself or something like that because she was like a porn star or something.
good.
Yeah.
Right, and she kept sleeping around on him or whatever, like it was no big deal, and he would never do nothing about it until he finally just killed her and the dude and himself. Which he should have did something sooner than that. He did pull the Emmett, went along with it, went along with it till he couldn't no more. What's his name? William H. Macy. Man, he's an excellent actor though.
I know
Yeah,
Leonardo DiCaprio. He did good in Basketball Diaries, and
yeah,
it was
that's when
another
he
movie
was
he did.
young, boy.
Yeah, that's another movie. I forgot what it was about, but he was like a rich white man. I can't even think of the name of the movie. And I seen
What happened?
something about Wall Street or something like that.
Oh, you talking about the Wolf of Wall Street?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was good. That was a good one. DiCaprio is an excellent actor too. He's an excellent actor, and his characters are really good and believable. One movie that a lot of people haven't seen, and it didn't get as much publicity, but it was really good and powerful movie was Blood Diamond. Have you seen that with
I don't
DiCaprio?
remember seeing it.
Man, that is a good movie, and it's got damn, what's his name, Damson Demon Hansu. Dijman Hansu. He used to date Kimora Lee Simmons. He was in Amistad. Give us free. Give us free. Anyway, he was in Blood Diamond, and he been in a lot of Marvel movies. But it was good. It was about dude DiCaprio was a diamond smuggler, and he is it says a fisherman, a smuggler, and a syndicate of businessmen match wits over the possession of a priceless diamond. So
I'm about to check that out.
man, this is real good. So it shows how it's the story about conflict diamonds, and how a lot of the diamonds in the world come from conflict zones, and how a lot of people in Africa are forced basically against their will to get diamonds and dig for diamonds, and they can't keep none of it. And he found this big diamond and put it, but like hid it between his toes or whatever, and eventually like smuggled it out. but like then it became a whole nother problem of trying to get it sold without getting taken advantage of. Then it also talked about child soldiers, and like his son and different people would get kidnapped and then made to be child soldiers in Africa and stuff, and they'll get high and get them all high and drugged up and then make them like go and kill people and stuff. Man, this movie is deep. This is a really good movie. Really
And I
good.
never seen it or heard of it. I'm
Yeah,
definitely gonna have to. That sounds
it's really
interesting.
good. Yeah, it say that you can get it on Prime Video for $2.99. I guess they want to sell it, rent it rather. But if you're able to watch this without that, man, it's a good movie. This is when he was trying to fight for his son to come back and stuff, and get his son free. And yeah, it has what's her name? She's a good actress too. Jennifer Connelly. Yeah, she's in this. She was in if you all seen Snowpiercer, she was in Snowpiercer.
I seen that.
Yeah, the show. So yeah, but she's been in a lot of stuff. She's a real good actress though, Jennifer Connelly. Beautiful Mind.
The Requirement, whatever that is, I seen that one. The one with the eyeball on it.
Requiem.
Yeah, Requiem.
Yeah,
I
this
seen
is
that one.
good too. Requiem for a Dream. I haven't seen this, but I heard about it. Drug-induced utopias of 4 Coney Island people are shattered when their addictions run deep. Wow. You like this movie?
It was alright. I haven't seen it in a while, so I can't remember everything that happened in it. But I definitely remember seeing it.
Yeah, she's gonna be in the new Top Gun movie, Maverick. It's supposed to come out this year. So we'll see what happens with that. They had to shut down filming for the new Mission Impossible movie because of COVID outbreak. Yeah. So we'll see how it go. This Top Gun movie, I think it could be pretty good. It just took too long in between times, so a lot of people will be they never saw the first one, and in reality, he would have probably been retired in the military. It says after more than 30 years of service as one of the Navy's top aviators, Pete Mitchell is where he belongs, pushing the envelope as a courageous test pilot and dodging the advancement in rank that would ground him. Huh.
Did you see Without Remorse with Michael B. Jordan?
Yeah, I did a little review on that.
I thought it would be better.
So a lot of people that didn't like it, they saw or read the book, rather I should say, and so it wasn't going along with the book, and they didn't like it. Yeah,
most movies don't though.
That's true. I never read the book, so I didn't know what to expect. You never saw it either, read it either?
No, I never read the book. I didn't even know it was a book until people started mentioning it.
Right. I didn't either. But when I saw Tom Clancy and then it said Without Remorse, I figured it was probably a book. But I like the movie as far as an action movie. Now, once I started thinking about it and they got a woman in Navy SEALs or whatever, she was doing all this stuff. And that was the girl from what was it? Queen and Slim in there. She cut her hair
off. The little bald head lady.
Yeah.
Well, that was cut short. Her name is Jodie Turner, I think.
Right. Yeah, that's her name. I think, yeah, Jodie Turner. Yeah. So overall, the movie was good, but if you think about the details and stuff, then it start to fall apart. It ain't as good. And so with that being said, just the action, shoot 'em up, it wasn't bad. I would give it about a 6.5 to a 7. But then if you think about the storyline and everything, that's what messes it up. Because some of the stuff wasn't realistic and didn't.
Yeah, like him faking his death.
Huh?
Another thing, when them dudes came in and he was able to fight all them dudes just like that, when they rushed him inside the jail, so I'm like, no, that's not happening.
Right. Because I mean, you can fight really good, you can take out people, but it just comes a point where numbers will always win. You know.
Yeah, 5 or 6 dudes coming at him. Ain't no way he would be on them people like that.
Right. You ain't Bruce Leroy. You ain't you ain't about to just take them all out like that. So yeah. And I'm with Kendall. He talking about Top Gun. Some classics should be left alone. And they have played Top Gun recently on cable, and I watched it again. It actually doesn't hold up to me through time, because I was looking at it like, man, for one, it moves slow. It was kind of boring to me watching it again. I loved it when it first came out, seen it a bunch of times. I thought it was cool, but it was something new for that time. It was something never seen before for that time. We have seen so much since then. Yeah, like what?
I said a lot of times I watch movies, like I watched them back in the day, and then I watch them later on, like years later. I'm like, I don't understand why I liked this movie so much when it first came out.
Like Bill and Ted. That movie is horrible. Bill and Ted, Excellent Adventure, and Bogus Journey. Those movies are horrible. Those, I was a kid. I was 10 years old when it came out, and I thought, hell, why can't a telephone booth be a time machine and you could fit 20 people in a telephone booth and bring them to your, homework assignment? I mean, everything about that movie is dumb. And the acting is bad. The costumes is bad. Everything. And they've been playing Bill and Ted Part 1 and 2 back to back to back to back this last month or so. Oh my God, they've been playing it. And I've watched it, both of them, about another 2-3 times. And I've been thinking every time, what in the world, man? The way they talk, it gets worse. Dude, totally non-heinous, dude. Bogus. What? The way they talk and everything, I guess that was the surfer valley girl culture at the time, but oh wow, it does not stand the test of time at all.
It's a lot of movies they play on TV back to back. One is Boys in the Hood, Menace to Society. I'm like, I done seen the movie so many times, like, you get tired of watching them.
Man, tell me about Ricky. Boys in the Hood is not as good as Menace to Society.
I like Menace to Society better. It had a better death scene. Like Kane sitting there, like, bleeding and coughing and
Yeah. I mean, everything. Menace to Society is a better movie overall. At the time it came out, though, Boys in the Hood was the first of its kind, and it had a little bit more weight, and I thought it was a little better because it had like Ice Cube and this and that or whatever. Bernie Mac with it. You think you tough? No, that wasn't. Bernie Mac wasn't in that one. He was.
No,
that was
in the Wayne's brother.
Right. No, dude, it was another. Right. But Menace to Society is way better. Even to this day, it's getting better. And like Samuel L. Jackson, he was like, when he killed dude, he like, man, go ahead, squeeze that shit, man. I done been to jail, man. I ain't scared of you, man. Go ahead.
I'm like, you know this nigga is crazy. He has a gun. You gonna talk crazy to this man knowing you want him money? Think he's gonna let you live like that?
Right. And you disrespect him in his house, talking about you better suck in your schlong. You suck on this, mother. They squeezed and popped him, went back to playing cards. Like, man, and that
little role he did, it was phenomenal. I actually liked that.
For real. Yeah, Samuel L. Jackson, boy, he man, that was a good movie.
He did another movie. I like Lakeview Terrace.
I saw that at the movies with this one girl I was dating at one time, man. I was like, man, this dude crazy.
Yeah, he was getting on my nerves the whole movie. I'm like, just leave these people alone.
Right. I've actually only seen that movie like one time since then, too. They rarely play that on TV. At least I never get to catch it. Yeah, he was like the neighbor from hell. The neighbor from
somebody can ask for.
Hey, for real. Hey, he played a good asshole though. He played a good ass. I like him in the movie The Other Guys, where he was like with The Rock. You ever seen The Other Guys? They died at the beginning though. He actually died in the movie, him and The Rock.
I like him in another movie. It was called, I forgot. It was a movie movie where he killed Chris Tucker. I forgot the name of that movie.
When Sam killed Chris Tucker?
Yeah, it was in the movie.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Jackie Brown.
Yeah,
He
that.
opened up the trunk. Hey, where Beaumont? Well, that there's Beaumont.
We go get some chicken and waffles or something like that.
Yeah, that's Beaumont. Bobby Bailey, they've been playing Beverly Hills Cop 1, 2, and 3 back to back lately. I watched Beverly Hills Cop 2 last night with my son. But you know what? That stands up a little bit better in the test of time, the Eddie Murphy parts. Now, the logic of it is stupid. You know, where they got this big Brigitte Nielsen, 6 foot tall white woman robbing people and holding them up at gunpoint, and they can't seem to figure out or put no type of leads together. Like, come on, man. Is she just walking around? Nothing is caught on camera. I mean, it's just a lot of stuff. Eddie Murphy, when he went into that mansion, talking about, hey, I'm the building inspector. We don't want no right edges. We don't want no right. You got to cancel. Leave. And they just going to leave and leave a mansion for him to move in.
They ain't half of this.
Right. And he just going to move in. And then he going to tell them, I'm Johnny Wishbone. I'm here to psych. I'm a psychic. I'm Johnny Wishbone. No, my code name is Wishbone. Code name Wishbone. Johnny Wishbone. But Beverly Hills Cop 1 and 2 is definitely better than 3.
Trading Places or 48 Hours.
Now, Trading Places is an excellent movie, though. That really stands up the test of time, though. Trading Places, I seen that again recently about 4 or 5 times, and every time I watch it, it's almost flawless in a way. The only thing that's messed up with Trading Places that does not hold up is that gorilla scene, and they're gonna put the gorilla, the man in the suit, and be with the gorilla or whatever at the end, and they don't know it. He gonna fall in love with the gorilla. Why he ain't take the helmet off or whatever? Like what they duct tape his mouth shut. Okay, your hands still move. Take the damn thing off. Take the duct tape off. Like, this don't make no sense. But other than that, Trading Places is excellent, though.
I like Bill Duke and the Minister Society part and the interrogation room.
You know you done fucked up, right?
That was so stupid.
Right.
It was 11:30. You supposed to be so gangster. That's how they do. You know, nobody want to go to jail.
Yep. Yeah. Hey, he was great though. That was good.
And then that dude had the nerve to show the video footage. I'm like, oh Lord.
Exactly, but that was showing the young and dumb, man, doing dumb stuff. Like, that's something stupid, because at the time, like, having videotape was new in a way for everybody to have everything on video. Look how much stuff people show now, committing crimes on video now. You know what I mean? And they can't wait to post it. How many times people post when they trying to do something cool and they mess up? They post the mess up instead of like not posting it and redoing it. They post how they got messed up doing whatever. Like, that just was like
themselves.
Yeah, that's a precursor to what's going on today.
I'm like, he just killed the president. Everybody was acting like it was so normal, like, oh well. And it was. I'm like, y'all niggas crazy.
Hey, for real. And I was just reading this article of this dude that wanted to hit a golf ball in 50 states in 30 days. Then this dude was filming it on Instagram, and everything was all right till he went to what is it? In Wyoming, what's the #1 park? Yellowstone. He went to Yellowstone National Park and hit a golf ball there, and now he facing possible years in prison and fines because that's a federal offense. I'm like, what? And he used biodegradable golf balls, and he didn't put a divot in the ground. He used a roll away mat, but they talking about that was disrespect to the park or whatever, which I think is taking it too far.
Yeah, he didn't need to go to jail for that.
No, definitely. And this music for Beverly Hills Cop is classic. That do 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 do. My son was like, "Man, I've heard this before." I'm like, "Yeah, that's classic right there. The old banana in the tailpipe, boy." Some people like a banana in the tailpipe these days, so I don't know. That's another precursor to the future. Yeah, Trading Places is dope.
Have anybody seen Sugar Hill with
Sugar Hill was excellent with Wesley Snipes.
Yeah, and the dude from the Five Heartbeats.
Yeah,
I can't think of the actor's.
He played Eddie Kane in Five Heartbeats. Yeah, that was a real good movie that a lot of people forget about. And
yeah, it's underrated. I'm like, that's a classic. For me, it is. And I like Fresh.
Fresh was really underrated and good. That's another Samuel L. Jackson appearance in there.
Yeah, he was the father in the park.
Yeah, definitely. Bulletproof with Adam Sandler and Damon Wayans. I just saw that for the very first time a couple months ago. So I'm looking at it in today's perspective, and it was not all that to me. I don't remember what it would have been like at the time because I didn't see it then, but it was not all that to me at the time. Mo Money, I really liked when it came out, but looking at it again recently, it doesn't hold up through time as well.
Yeah,
it should have been Handyman. Yeah, you say what, Marissa?
I like the Mo Money. I actually liked it. I haven't seen it in a while. If I was to watch it now, I probably might not like it.
Right. It's still not. I'm not going to hate on it because I remember it from the beginning when it came out, which I really liked it then. But looking back at it now, it's not as good as when I remember seeing it. I would have gave it like an 8 when it first came out. Now I would probably give it maybe a 6.5 to a 7. So it ain't like that much worse. I wouldn't drop it to like a 4 or a 5, but I wouldn't give it an 8. Not even close.
Do you remember The Sixth Man? It was a movie with Marlon Wayans and the dude from
Yeah, he had a ghost.
Kadeem his brother died.
Yeah, that movie was really corny though. But Marlon Wayans actually was funny when he was younger. I actually watched. No, he not the same funny.
Terrible.
Yeah, and man, Marlon Wayans was really funny when he was younger. Another movie I really liked a lot was Above the Rim, and that came on recently. Yeah, man, that actually is better to me now. I'm like, damn, this movie is good. Above the Rim is actually a little better now than I remember it. It's actually holding up through time. And Marlon Wayans was good in that movie. But of course, Tupac was good. Bernie Mac was good in that movie.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Don't run up on me, boy. You ain't John got it. Woo!
I feel like, remember, he had, what's his name? Pac had the razor blade on his tongue.
Yeah.
You remember that part? Around with blades under their tongue.
But people was doing that, though.
I probably would have swallowed it. I couldn't do that.
Yeah, that was mostly women, though, that wore a blade under their tongue and to cut your ass in a minute. That's real. Yeah, that was real. I didn't remember that till I saw it recently. I'm like, damn, this dude had the blade under his tongue. I was like, damn. And also, old boy was real good in that. There was he's most people know him from Wood Harris
from Paid in Full.
Yeah, he was good in that. Although it was stupid that he was about to shoot them on the basketball court. But,
in front of people.
Right. That was stupid. But he was real good in that movie. He beat them dude ass like I'm a soldier, I'm a gangster. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, you need a hug or something.
Oh yeah, sure, yep. You need a role model, a hug or something.
Right. That was funny. Now, Denzel Washington in The Hurricane is what he should have won the Academy Award for. The Hurricane was, oh my God, that movie.
He was in jail for 20 years for something he didn't even do.
Ooh-wee. Man.
Malcolm X is all right.
Malcolm X, yeah, that was good. We actually, my school, we went to go see that as a premiere. The news came and everything to go see what our reaction was on that. And that Shorty character was made up and other stuff. I didn't notice at the time though. But Malcolm X was good, and he should have got an Academy Award nominee for it, as well as he should have for Glory.
What about John Q?
John Q was good too. John Q was good. I don't know about Academy Award though, but the Hurricane, he should have won. The Hurricane was really good, way better than Training Day. Way better than
I didn't
Training
care too much for Training Day. I never really liked that movie.
Me neither. I mean, it was cool, but when I saw everybody like talking about how great it was, I'm like, really? Like, it was good. It was all right. I'd have gave it a 7. I mean, he had some iconic lines. King Kong ain't got nothing on me.
He said, "Y'all basketball or something. If it wasn't for me,
shoe program, basketball.
Oh yeah, shoe program, nigga.
23-hour lockdown."
Okay, I've seen Out of Town, Philadelphia.
Yeah,
I seen the
everything. Sadate, baby mama.
He got game. Antoine Fisher, The Devil in the Blue Dress.
Fisher was good, but that wasn't. He really didn't do as much. Yeah, I'm behind on some of these comments, but Handyman should have been Damon Wayans' first movie instead of what you call it? Well, Blank Man. He did Blank Man actually. So instead of Blank Man, it was supposed to be Handyman, but they didn't want to offend the handicapped community, and so it was Blank Man. But if y'all remember in Living Color, Handyman was funny as hell. I ain't gonna lie, man. Did you ever see what he did, Handyman?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was funny. Now, Lawrence want to know, do you think that Life is the funniest Eddie Murphy movie?
No.
I'm gonna say no also.
I like Harlem Nights when he was fighting Della Reese.
Yeah, that was a good ass movie.
Yeah. Are you in charge of the girls?
Right. Are you in charge of the girls? The damn right, you know I'm in charge of the girls. You know, it was what I like.
Rare Fox had a show back in the day with Lorenz Tate.
Yeah, he did. That's the show he died on.
Yeah, it was called the Royal Family.
Royal something.
I've seen it on YouTube.
Yeah, I remember that. They thought that he was actually playing at first and delayed in getting him the attention he needed at first.
Because he always used to be like, I'm having a big one on the Jefferson. I mean, not the Jefferson.
Right.
Sanford and Son.
Big one, Elizabeth, on Sanford and Son. This is the big one, Elizabeth. I like it, Harlem Nights. He was like, why you leave this orange juice in here? Ain't nothing but a swallow in a container. Well, swallow it and jet the bug out. Swallow it then. Yeah, no. I say Eddie Murphy funniest movie to me. Eddie Murphy was on fire in the 80s though. But I would say it's between man, let me look at his list right quick because I'm gonna say Coming to America. What else? Norbit. No, I'm joking.
Denzel Washington did. He was a school teacher actually in the movie. It was an old movie. I seen it on DVD. I forgot the name of it.
Denzel.
He was a teacher in the movie.
I'm gonna have to look at that again. Let me see.
Daddy Daycare was pretty good. I watched it as a kid.
Daddy Daycare. I ain't never seen that. I don't think. That's where who? Eddie Murphy?
Yeah.
I ain't seen that. All right, Harlem Nights. If I really, really like Harlem Nights, don't get me wrong. But everybody else had more jokes than him, actually. Like Richard Pryor, Della Reese, Red Fox, Robert Harris. Eddie he had more of a serious role a lot in Harlem Nights. Or he did stuff that was funny, but it wasn't a joke. Like when Arsenio Hall and them was crying and he got up and popped all three of them. Like that was funny, but it wasn't like a joke. So if I go back to right here, I do love me some Vampire in Brooklyn, but I wouldn't say that's it.
I forgot all about Vampire in Brooklyn.
Man, Golden Child was dope, but I wouldn't say it was funny. Although he say, you better wipe that booger off your shirt before it freezes, and cut yourself. You be careful of that.
Oh, I forgot John Witherspoon was in Vampire in Brooklyn. He talking about that ain't no dog. It was like a
Right.
vampire of that or something.
Right. Yeah, flip flopped and shit. I didn't seen it before, and it came into the flip flopped and shit. It came and flip flop. He had some of that. Ooh, I saw your partner in here. He was beating up that top shelf booty. Woo! He talk about what you call it, looking good. 48 Hours is good. Trading Places is good. Trading Places, he not really saying a lot of joke like that though, but it's an excellent movie. Beverly Hills Cop is good, but I wouldn't say party. I just want to party all the time. Party on. That was funny, even though he was serious. What's Alan watching? I ain't never heard of this. He played James Brown. Put Your Mouth on Me. I remember that. That's when Eddie Murphy was trying to be a singer. Harlem Nights. Another 48 Hours. Remember the Time. Boomerang. I really like Boomerang. I would say his funniest movies is probably Coming to America, Boomerang. Let me see. Beverly Hills Cop 3, Vampire in Brooklyn, Nutty Professor, Metro. He was in Mulan cartoon. I didn't know that. Dr. Dooley. See, I didn't see none of this. I actually saw Holy Man recently on cable. It was actually better than I thought. It was actually better than I thought. I would give Holy Man about a 7. Holy Man, I thought this was so stupid when he was going to make it. Of course, I was prejudging, and a lot of people said it was bad. They gave it a 4.9 overall. I'm going to give it a 7, even though I'm seeing it just recently, a few months ago for the first time. It's actually very telling about where we are today too, with celebrity endorsements of products and stuff. This movie is ahead of its time. It really is. If you all get a chance to watch Holy Man, this movie was really good. But I wouldn't say it's one of his best though, but it was way better than I thought. Life is really good too. So it's between Life, Boomerang, and Harlem Nights. I mean, not Harlem Nights. Life, Boomerang, and damn, why do I keep forgetting the name of this? Coming to America. I saw Coming to America at the movies too, boy. I love that movie. Coming to America, probably one of my favorites of all time. Bowfinger, I actually saw recently for the first time too, which I think Bowfinger is way better than I thought it was going to be. Although it's not like it's one of his best, I still gave that a 7 as well. Another movie I saw recently for the first time, Showtime. This was with Robert De Niro. This was pretty good. I give that a 7. Yeah, it got 5.5. Showtime was actually not too bad. And this was, man, looking at it now, a lot of his movies are ahead of his time, because this is about reality TV. But it came out in 2002 before reality TV was really as popular as it is today. But how reality TV is fake and how people doing all kind of stuff to get on there and this and that. I mean, it was pretty good. Pluto Nash is the worst movie ever as far as budget, and people said it was horrible. I actually like Pluto Nash. I gave it a 5, which is, you would think, damn, it's a 5, but it's actually entertaining though. It's entertaining. I just saw this recently about a year ago for the first time. He lost $100 million making this movie. $100 million. So, have you ever seen Pluto Nash? Anybody? What y'all think about Pluto Nash? I think Marissa. I think her phone. She got disconnected. Hold on. You dislike The Golden Child? So The Golden Child, I thought, was really good when it came out. And then as I got older and watching it, I still like it. It's not as bad. It didn't fall off the test of time. with the test of time, but looking at the reviews and stuff, it didn't do as well as I thought. I thought The Golden Child was a hit. Now, I was a kid when The Golden Child came out, so I thought of it differently. All right, I got you back.
Yeah.
All right. So
now it's another movie that's pretty good and it's underrated. I'm sure a lot of people haven't seen it. It's called Blue Hill Avenue.
yeah, I seen that. I liked it. I
Okay.
actually got tricked into buying that on bootleg. Somebody was like, "Yeah, this movie coming out, it's gonna be good." And then I bought it. Then that damn thing came out on cable like the next week. I'm like, man, what the hell? But it was good. But it's bootleg though. But it's
Yeah.
good. It's trying to be like paid in full in a way.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was good. Yeah, The Golden Child was good when I was a kid. You seen The Golden Child?
Yeah.
What you think about The Golden Child?
I liked it.
Yeah, it was pretty good. It got a 6 overall rating out of I gave it a 7. It seemed like I gave a lot of his movies a 7 looking back at it.
7 your favorite number, huh?
I know, right? You winning. you ain't losing with a 7. 7 doing good. But it made a lot of money, The Golden Child. It had a $25 million budget and it brought in about $80 million. So that's a huge hit at the time. But the critics really didn't like it. You know, as you see, it's a 6 overall. But looking back at it, that girl in The Golden Child was fine, boy. I just watched that again recently, and she never did no movies though after that.
You
Like
should
she
be
just,
in more movies, honestly.
yeah. I think this is her. Yeah, like she only did 6 movies. That's it, and that was it. Also, Brother Noomsy in The Golden Child. That's Charles Dance. He was in Game of Thrones as what you call it, the head of the Lannisters. That was Brother Noomsy. He was so young back then, though. Brother Noomsy. Brother Noomsy. But yeah. Golden
You
Child was
ever
good.
seen the toy?
Huh?
The toy.
Yeah, with Richard Pryor. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
I
used
like
to
that.
love
And
that
Bustin'
movie.
Loose.
Yeah. Now the toy I really liked as a kid, but looking back at it, oh my God, that really don't stand the test of time. It make me mad
The
that
car wash is
they
better though.
you what?
The car wash.
Yeah, Car Wash was good. But that's not too bad, even though a lot of the references are old now on Car Wash. But the toy, oh my God, that make me mad watching it now because they have a rich white man buying a black man to be his son's toy.
Mm-hmm.
Like what? That's something else, boy. But
And he did another movie called Stir Crazy. I don't know if you ever seen that.
oh yeah, with Gene Wilder, Sturker. What you know about watching this stuff, girl? You got an old soul. It's about do I know, girl? I remember Stir Crazy. What you,
My
girl?
parents watch those type of movies, so I watched it when I was a kid. They said watch this. I'm like, okay. And I actually liked it though. I'm glad I got an old soul though. I'm glad I know about a lot of these older movies.
I am too. Hey, that's the thing more young people need to do. When I was young, I used to watch older stuff too. And that's the same thing I do with my son is have him watch older stuff and check it out. Because you can't be walking around and only know what happened 5 minutes ago as if that's when life in the world started. You know what I mean? It's a reason how we got to this point, and you should have references so that way you understand what's really good, what's not, what could be better. You know what I mean? You have a more well-rounded view on life and what's going on. So, you know, yeah. Hey, they talking about the toy was mad racist and everything too. And you know, I really, really liked the toy when I was young. I really liked that movie. I thought it was funny. I liked it. I thought the boy had all the dope little go-karts and everything, and it was a good movie. When I got older and saw that movie, man, that just makes me so damn mad. I get pissed every time I watch it. Only thing that still make me laugh is when he go in the water with the piranhas and then run up out of there with the run on there with the top of the water with the damn holes in his stuff. That was funny. But
another one I think was pretty bad. The color purple.
You think The Color Purple was bad?
I don't like it now. It was too long.
That was Steven Spielberg trying to be his first movie trying to be dramatic. And that was the wrong movie for him at his age, who he was. Because The Color Purple, he left out some stuff that really could have been deep. But yeah, Color Purple was, I like Color. You told Purple to beat me.
She had to fight her brothers and everybody.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. Hey, JoJo Dancer, you seen that?
No, I never heard of that. It's called, what's it about?
That's basically about Richard Pryor life.
Oh, okay. I didn't see that one.
Oh man, that's a real good movie. I think it didn't get a lot of good reviews. I don't remember. If I remember correctly, I don't think it did. It's called JoJo Dancer. Your Life is Calling. It came out in '86. It's after Richard Pryor burned himself.
Oh yeah, I was just about to mention that. I'm like, didn't he set himself on fire?
Yeah.
Smoking crack, I think.
Crack, yeah. Well, he said he was high in the interview. He said he was high as hell, and they was watching how this monk in China protesting poured gasoline on himself and set himself on fire, but did not move. Just sat in one place and just sat there till he burned alive and died. And he was like, damn, how the hell he do that?
I'm not doing that.
Right. And he was high as hell. And while the other friend that was there was in the other room doing something, Richard Pryor set himself on fire. And next thing you know, he was running through the house, trying to put himself out or something, and people was moving out the way. He even say that in stand-up. You know, when you on fire, people actually move out the way. Ain't nobody run to help me. They said, God damn it, move out the way. Nigga, this nigga on fire. So this movie is about him in the coma, and he like reflecting on his life, and it's really good. And you know, Richard Pryor grew up in a whole house, raised by his grandma, and his mama was a hoe inside of there, turning tricks. He grew up a hard, very unique, traumatic.
In a brothel, huh?
He what?
I forgot what you called it. It's another word for a whole house. I forgot what they call it. Brothel. Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, brothel. Okay.
Yeah. I guess you could say that it was just like in the neighborhood house. In the streets, though. It wasn't like separated, but I mean, I guess it was something like a brothel. And they say right here, after severely burning himself in a drug incident, a comedian has a near-death experience in which he reviews his life. But, yeah, they did have him in the dress. That's him right there. He was part of his comedy act, trying to satin doll. Yeah. So yeah, he did put on the dress.
That remind me when Wesley Snipes put on the dress in that movie.
To Wong Fu.
Yeah.
Wesley Snipes was not looking good either. I never seen all that movie. Yeah, but boy, that was not good. Squad Down say Color Purple started black women fighting their man and saying they don't need a man. Well, I don't know if it started with that.
No, that man was abusing her.
He was abusing her. He was doing her wrong. She spit in his water for his daddy and stirred it up.
I thought she was about to cut him with that razor. She should have.
Yeah, shaving him. She could have slit his throat. Yeah, Scarface, that's definitely better. One of the best. You like my Richard Pryor impersonation? They said when the nigga on fire, move out the damn way. I thought nigga was gonna help. They nigga then moved out the way. Let me run down the street. I was on fire. I said, God damn it, get a cup of water or something, piss something, shit. That's hot.
I like the thin line between love and hate.
That was actually not too bad. Yeah, that was pretty good. Also, I like the movie he did, Talking Dirty After Dark.
Yeah,
that wasn't too bad. Yeah, stand-up comedy. Yeah, that stand up the test of time. Not too bad though. Although it's like a time capsule of the 1990s. It's pretty funny still. I just saw that recently again on cable, and I was laughing my ass off. Although, you know, of course, it's a comedy, so some of the stuff is stupid, don't make sense, but it was pretty good. And they did have Debo in there back when he was in shape still. Big, that was his name, Big.
He always been like real buff and muscular.
Yeah, but he started to get like a belly as he got older, like around in Friday, whereas he used to have like a six-pack in movies and stuff at one time and be a lot thinner and built up. But you know,
you seen the movie with Ice Cube when he went to Africa?
I know what you're talking about. I saw like that when it first came out one time. I didn't like that he was like somebody's son or brother or something, came back or something to do something. I forgot what it was, but I know what you're talking about. You like that movie?
Yeah, I like that one. I didn't like the movie that he did about snakes.
Oh, that was horrible. Anaconda?
Yeah. I don't like snake movies. Like Snakes on the Plane was terrible.
You sound like my grandma. Shit, that you put a snake come on TV, she turning her head and the channel with the quickness, boy. She did not like no snakes. Ving Rhames wore a dress in Holiday's Heart. He did more than wear a dress. He played a drag person.
Yeah, he was a drag queen.
Yeah, but he actually did a good job.
I was like, God.
I know, right?
I think I watched that and Baby Boy around the same time, and I was like, oh my
goodness. Right. That movie, what was Holiday's Heart, I saw like a few years ago for the first time. I didn't even know about this movie, maybe about 5 or 6 years ago, and it came on, and I was like, what is this? Like, what? Ving Rhames? What in the world? And I watched it, but I was like blown away because I didn't know nothing about that movie at first. And then I saw it, and I'm like, man, come on.
What's this? Tiny Lester was in the $1 Million Baby.
No, this person is wrong right here. He was not. So in WWF, it was a wrestler named the $1 Million Man. And he used to have a black dude with a bald head as his bodyguard named Virgil. That was not Tiny Lester at all. That was two totally different people. He was called Zeus when he came to the WWE. Sheena got it 100% right. He was in a movie with Hulk Hogan called No Holds Barred. And when he was in No Holds Barred, he beat Hulk Hogan's ass to the point where everybody thought he was gonna, you know, go and be a wrestler for real. And so he didn't end up becoming a wrestler for real right away. But later that year, he actually did join the WWF. That's what it was called at the time. And he was called Zeus. That was his name, Zeus. And
when I remember people was talking about it then.
Yeah, this movie don't stand up the test of time either. This scene that they showing right here is funny. Hulk Hogan break out of this limo, beat everybody ass, and then he grabbed the limo driver. The limo driver then pooped and pissed on himself, and he like, what's that smell? Dookie. Dookie.
That sounds so corny that they would put that in the movie.
Oh, it is so corny. So corny. But when this came out, I was 11 years old. And me and my friends thought that was stupid then, but we laughed our ass off. And this is Tiny Lester as Zeus. As you see, he couldn't see eye to eye with the competition, but but he was ready. But no, he was not Virgil. He was Zeus. But yeah, he had the body and the physique and the look to probably be a successful wrestler for a long time. And at that time, it wasn't no big black wrestlers, so he could have did a lot, maybe in that genre. But he an actor first. And I'm just not looking at this picture. This dude had a big old unibrow. Damn, that boy thick right here. But yeah, that was him, Zeus. But anyway, then Hulk Hogan name in this was Rip. Rip No Holds Barred is so corny of a movie. So corny. I gave it a 5. Most people give it a 4.5. And I think this was Hulk Hogan's first movie.
I think he's a bad actor.
Oh, hell yeah. He's horrible. But he opened the door for athletes to be stars of movies. If it wasn't for him, we may not have The Rock or Batista, whatever that may mean. I mean, The Rock is the #1 highest paid actor in the world right now, though.
Oh, I see him in the Tooth Fairy movie.
Right. Yeah, see, I ain't see that. I passed on the Tooth Fairy, but I know a lot of people liked it. So anyway, this stuff, a lot of good movies we done went down memory lane. Hulk Hogan was in Rocky 3. He beat the hell out of Rocky, threw him out the ring and everything. Mr. T was he was not an athlete though. He was a bouncer for a club in Chicago, and then he got into acting, but he was never like a wrestler or a boxer and stuff like that, and then became like an actor and stuff. But Mr. T was the man for a while. But I've seen Mr. T doing commercials now. Man, he looks so skinny and sickly in a way. I'll be feeling bad for Mr. T. I pity the fool. Hey, I pity the fool that don't come and watch my show. He used to wear a million chains. That's where all these rappers got that from. Mr. T wearing every chain you ever bought at once.
Do you think rappers do a pretty good job at acting?
In general, no. But
I think T.I. is terrible. T.I. is a bad actor.
What has T.I. done though, really?
He did ATL. He did another movie. I forgot the name of it.
He was in Ant-Man.
Oh.
Did you see Ant-Man with T.I. in it?
I heard of it. I just never watched it.
Ant-Man is pretty good, but he ain't had that big of a role. Overall, I think rappers already do a lot of acting, especially with their videos and stuff. So they can be good actors. Tupac is probably the best rapper actor ever, but it was short-lived.
Yeah, because he got killed. He would have been good. I would love to see him in more movies. I seen Gridlock a few years ago.
Yeah, that was a real interesting movie, trying to get the little help from the heroin.
LL Cool J in the movie. What was that movie? I forgot he did. When he used the pool stick.
Right. That was really good though. That is actually probably his best movie. You talking about what?
Yeah, I think that's one of his best movies.
Yeah, what's the name of the movie with LL Cool J and Omar Epps? In Too Deep. I got that on the shelf. In Too Deep doesn't get a lot of publicity, but In Too Deep is really good. That's probably one of my favorite LL movies. I think LL, Will Smith, and Ice Cube are the most accomplished rapper actors, but I actually did like Idlewild. But
I had a while with
yeah,
Outkast.
Andre Benjamin is a good actor as well. And Big Boy ain't bad either. I don't know why he didn't do more
I remember him
acting.
from that and ATL. That's the only things I think he have done.
Yeah, Big Boy don't do a lot of acting. Common is a good actor as well. I think so. I'll put it this way: actors from my generation, rappers from my generation, have made a good transition to being actors.
I
But
like that
these
Will
new,
Smith in the movie that he did with his son. I forgot the name of it.
I didn't
Um,
like that movie where they was on another planet or whatever.
yeah,
Yeah,
After Earth or something like
After
that.
Earth or something like that. Yeah, I am a ranger, sir. I am a ranger.
I didn't like Independence Day.
I liked Independence Day, but I saw it when it was new. That doesn't hold up the test of time, though. They've been playing that a lot recently. He gonna punch the alien in the face and then sit down and smoke a blunt. Like, like this thing is gonna get up and eat your ass. You just comfy to just roll up and just, you know what I'm saying? Like, dude, you don't
Men
know
in Black
the
is pretty
alien.
good.
Who?
Men in Black.
Uh, it
But I
doesn't
haven't
hold
watched
up
it in a
either.
while. Most of these movies I haven't watched in a while, so I can't remember. But I just can remember
Yeah,
like how I was back then.
right. So Men in Black, all three movies been playing a lot on like cable lately, Showtime and stuff. Men in
Mm.
Black 3 is probably the best out of the first three, but it's a kids movie too. So I can't take it so serious. But Men in Black is not the worst. You know, I'm gonna give it a 7, lucky 7.
I like Pursuit of Happiness.
I like
I
Pursuit of
watched that in
Happiness
school.
because it's a father son going against the world type stuff, which
How the
always
mama
kind of
just
get
left. I'm like, she's so trifling. Just left that man
man.
struggling with that child.
Yeah. See, father and son movies always start to get a little tear in my eye. Father and son against the world type stuff. It always get to me, so I like it for different sentimental reasons. But the movie is kind of boring. But I do like true stories too, and it is a true story. But
Yep. I remember it says based on a true story. I
yeah,
don't
that
think
guy
Texas
is
was
actually
based
from
on
Chicago.
oh.
Yeah, or he lives in Chicago now. Um,
Well, it's good that he finally got himself together because that was so sad to watch.
mhm. Tupac was not about to play Jody and Baby Boy. Tupac was already dead and gone by then. Tupac was supposed to be in Minister Society.
He's supposed to be in higher learning too.
He was supposed to be in Higher Learning too. He beat up the Hughes brothers, and
Yep.
that's why
Lord.
they took.
Yeah.
And that's why they took about the movie. Yeah, but Baby Boy, that was like shit. 10 years after his death. That was before Tupac died in '96, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
'96.
And Baby Boy came out like 2000, 2001, I think.
Later than that, I think. Let me see. But I thought maybe like '03. It may be one though. But yeah. Yep, you're right. 2001. Yep. Damn. Damn. Time is flying, man. Hey, here go a message. Hey. Enjoy life, man, because it will fly by for real.
That's how Emmett be acting. Just like that.
Yeah, right. Hey, Snoop did a good job in Baby Boy, though.
He did good in Bones.
You know what? I actually had Bones and watched it. It was better than I thought,
I heard
but
on VHS.
I had it on VHS too. Somebody gave it to me. I'm like, man, I don't want to see no damn Snoop Dogg as a vampire. This is stupid. They like, man, it's
No, it
good.
was
Watch
kind
it.
of stupid and corny.
It was.
When he had cut one of the dude's head off and he was still talking. I'm like, that's when it got bad. I'm like, come on now.
I ain't seen it in so long. I don't remember it. Damn, I type it in, it don't even pull up. But
He did. It was pretty good.
but it
Who
was
the
actually
horror?
better than I thought. I would give it probably a 6, 5.5. And he had a love interest with
Pam Grier.
right, who like almost 10, 20 years older than him.
Yeah.
I guess you can be with an older woman. Ain't nothing wrong with that, but it just didn't match the story of how they were supposed to be love interests before he died. But then he come back and like I don't know. It just didn't make
And
sense.
she still looked the same. Like she ain't, matter. We could have
Right.
gave her gray hair or something.
Something. But it was a good movie though. It was better than I thought.
Later.
Snoop been doing a lot of. Here it go right here. It was a lot better than I thought, but then I gave it a 5. I gave it a 5. Damn. But yeah, it was all right. Jimmy Bones. Jimmy Bones.
Snoop Dogg look mad in every movie.
He played the same character damn near.
Yeah, he didn't have to knock over that boy Ford though.
He ain't had to what?
The pillows and baby boy.
Oh yeah.
I don't know why
Right.
he had him living in the house anyway.
For real. Then you know who really stole the movie from me and Baby Boy is Cuba Gooding brother, Omar Gooding.
Yeah, he don't get a lot of credit. He's an underrated actor. I've seen him
very underrated.
Like he was in The Smart Guy.
Smart Guy.
Yeah, he was in The Smart Guy.
I don't even know what that the TV show.
Yeah.
With the little boy. What happened to that little boy?
That's and that's a sister's little brother. He is the little brother.
I didn't know that. His last name is Mowry.
It's Taj Mowry or something.
Yeah. Sure is. Damn. Hey, there go Jason Weaver right there.
Oh, yep. He sure was.
Yep, there go Shot.
Young Shot.
Yeah, there go Omar Gooding. What happened to the dad and Smart Guy too? Bam, that's what you call it. Essence Atkins. She was. I didn't even realize she was on this. I used to have a big crush on Essence Atkins, boy. Especially in How High.
Oh yeah, I forgot she was in that.
Yeah, damn. This was on from 97 to 99. Wow.
Yeah, it didn't last long.
I didn't know it was on. I forgot it was on in the 90s. Yeah,
I thought Half Baked was a pretty good movie.
Half Baked, yeah, Half Baked was good. That really doesn't stand the test of time, but it's so stupid that it's funny.
Like y'all selling weed because he killed the horse.
Right. Come on, man. That horse is diabetic. Butternuts. I'm sorry for butter. It's Buttercup. Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy.
I don't think, like, how horses can't get no diabetes?
That horse is diabetic. He gonna sit there and feed the horse, and like they make weed look like it lasts for hours and hours and hours. Yeah, especially if you smoke as much as they do. Like that damn weed would last about 10 minutes, 15 minutes.
Yeah,
it's
they
like
do that every weed movie. Like we have you paranoid and stuff. I don't know why they do that.
I know. The movies portray weed to be something that totally is not.
Come on, man.
I know. For real. Just like how we saw what you call it, Darnell stand up and say, "Oh, be hello, mom." Like, come on, man, you fell asleep. New Jack City, yeah, New Jack City was good too.
It's overrated. I'm tired of hearing about New Jack City.
It doesn't stand up the test of time either, though. I saw it recently, and like how they gonna take over that whole building and do all of that. No police, nobody knows. They gonna have people. Why would they having it all organized where you got to go in one part, drop in the money, go here, get the slot? This ain't Walmart. You know
how did IT figure out that was the one that killed his mama? Like,
right. You know that teacher you killed? That was my mama. I want to kill you so bad. My dick is hard.
That was so terrible.
Oh my God. You want to kill him so bad you gay? Oh, yeah, you excited? You erect? What? Boy, you need to get a
That
vacation.
movie,
You take
like,
some time off the job.
like I can say Chris Tucker, Chris Rock, he was overreacting as a crackhead. He was doing too much.
Actually, though, that's the best part of the movie, though. Pookie.
Yeah.
he
Then he
did over it. I was prom queen. Well, now you're prom fiend. Give me the turkey, bitch. Give me the turkey. That was funny. But yeah, he definitely overreacted. He got shot in the foot and then decided to be a crackhead.
right. And
But
then he got on crack again and blew the whole place up. It don't make sense for G Money to be mad at to have been mad at Nino over a woman. He talking about you took everything from me, even my woman. You know how
I
many women
know,
you
right?
can get?
Right. And he decided to smoke crack.
For no reason.
Right. For real. That was
Sam,
crazy.
when did Clarence Williams pass away?
That's what I was just about to get to. I didn't know Clarence Williams passed
Me
away.
neither.
I'm about to pull it up now.
And he was in Tales from the Hood.
Clarence
That movie
Williams.
kind of scared
Whoa,
me.
I got the shit.
That movie did scare me. And Candyman.
It scared you. We used to laugh at that with the nigglets.
Oh yeah.
The nigglets. Clarence Williams the third. I'm getting ready to get up out of here too. Damn, he did die. 2001.
Oh yeah, it had to be
He
this year.
died June 4th. He died today. No, he died 3 days ago. Damn. I did not have this pop up on none of my stuff.
It wasn't talked about because I sure didn't know.
I surely did not know this, dude. What? 3 days ago.
And nobody's been talking about it on social media.
No. You know how many notifications and stuff and things and news stories I'm subscribed to? Clarence Williams was a legend in the game. Wow. I'm trying to see if they say something about he died. Damn, his wife was 37 years younger than him. Damn. That ain't good.
How he was?
40. No, I'm joking. No, he was 81. Damn,
I
Big
think he
Pimpin'.
was 70 something. I didn't know he was in his 80s.
Well, black don't crack. Damn, so that means she was what, 44? Shit. With an 81-year-old man, that was just an investment to her.
She killed him, probably.
This nigga won't die. Shit. Put some antifreeze in your damn Kool-Aid. Nigga, you has to go. Shit. You keep wanting some coochie. This damn Viagra, I thought this shit was gonna be quick and easy, and you up here putting it down on my ass. I got to get rid of your ass. Shit. I made it sound like Richard Pryor. Damn. It say he got divorced in 1984, so maybe that was his first spouse, or he got one spouse. I don't know. What year was she born? 1933. She died in 2001. Damn. So I don't know. Maybe he was married again. Oh, it say his wife Kelly is 37 years. They don't have her listed on here, I guess. Wow. I did not know that he passed away, man. That is very sad, though, because Clarence Williams was a good actor. One of my
but
favorites.
he was just talking about Blue Hill Avenue and all the other movies he did.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, damn. Sheena said it was just reported today. Yeah. Blue Hill Avenue. He got scared of Tales from the Hood, too. Tales from the Hood is real deep. Since y'all talking about Tales from the Hood, I'm going to switch it up so we could go on a happy note. Dude, that is, I'm going to have to give respect to Clarence Williams III, man, legend in the game. Respect, man. Sorry for your loss. Hope you on the bigger and better places in the next next level of this journey we all are on. Um, we talking about what was it?
It tells from the hood.
Yeah. So on Netflix, if y'all want to laugh, but it is kind of deep in the sense of the what you call it topics. They got Tales from the Hood 2 on there with another. Yeah, it's got what you call it, my boy in there. This is part one.
Keith David.
Keith David. Yeah. And they do, it's not as good as Tales from the Hood 1. It actually seems cheaper, even though Tales from the Hood 1 wasn't that good as far as money wise, like a big budget movie. But it wasn't, it didn't seem
people with a big budget.
Right. The same people produced it. Rusty Cundiff produced it and wrote it. But you could tell it's affected a lot by This Is Rusty. He also played Ice Froggy Frog and Fear of a Black Hat. Yeah, he has Fear of a Black Hat. But anyway, he been doing a lot of directorial things. But Tales from the Hood 2 is on Netflix if you want to watch it. And it's pretty good, but it's got a lot of like Black Lives Matter undertones and different stuff they talking about. It's got the
story enough.
Yeah, and then they got the white girl with the black people, and they break into the slavery museum to steal. She wanted to steal one of the dolls and end up getting. I ain't gonna tell what happened to her, but
I thought 3 was better.
I ain't seen 3. What?
That's a Tales from the Hood 3. You got the same writers and stuff.
It's on Netflix?
Yeah. No, it's not on Netflix. I forgot what it was on.
Yeah, because this
Tony
came
Todd
out in 18.
Is like the main character. He's the one telling the stories.
Who is?
Tony Todd. Candyman.
Oh, yeah, Candyman. Yeah. I'm about to pull that up. But this right here got Keith David. That's pretty much the only person you're going to recognize that's got a big name in it. But if you're looking for something to watch and get a laugh, go ahead. Check it out. I'm going to watch this Tales from the Hood 3 tonight. I'm pulling it up now. This came out in 2020. Damn.
Yes.
Let's see. Following the franchise cult classic roots, the new anthology featuring Tony Todd and Lynn Whitfield. That's from Thin Line and Love and Hate.
Still was in that. I forgot that she was in that. She was like a she was dead, but she was alive. But she switched bodies with younger people.
She still look good with this gray hair though. Grandma might get it. Bust that hip. Break that hip, girl.
She would need hip surgery.
I see. They got some satanic right here. This is the satanic pentagram. Uh-oh. What the hell? This one might scare me. But I'm gonna check this out. Where is this on? Let's see.
I think it's Voodoo.
But no, Voodoo is like Walmart's thing, ain't it?
Yeah.
It might be on there. I don't know. I don't know where it is. Let me see. They usually say where you can find it on here. It says the storyline as William, a lumbering man in his 50s in Brooklyn, a 6-year-old child try to outrun an unseen evil. Brooklyn decides to tell William 4 moralistic but deeply horrific stories to distract herself from the impending danger. The first story deals with the greedy real estate agent, David, who burns down an apartment to drive its last remaining tenants, the Bradford family, out of their home. The second story concerns some frat boys who throw a white supremacist party and the American terrorist Psycho Johnny, who puts a violent end to the party. The third story revolves around a struggling singer, Chella, and her rich employer, Miss Marie Bastille, who Chella wants to kill and use her money to further her career. The fourth story is about a petty thief who ends up killing one of his victims and becomes cursed in the aftermath of his sin. Wow. They made it sound good. Whoever wrote
It's
this
not
love
good this
jam
time, but it's decent.
is
The
decent.
third
Okay.
story is Lynn Whitfield story.
I was just thinking that she would be the Marie Bastille.
She's the one that the singer trying to kill. Yep.
Oh, I'm trying to see where they made this in Canada. Winnipeg, Canada. Let's see, USA Digital. Where can you find? Normally they'll tell you where you can find it. Huh. I'm gonna try to find this and look it up. I was looking for something interesting to watch. Yeah, see, it say add to watch list, but it ain't telling you where to find it. Let's see more.
You can watch it on Vudu and Amazon Prime Video.
Okay.
I said Vudu.
You just Googled it?
Yeah. And it's Google Play Movies and TV.
All right, that'll work. I'm gonna check it out. Distro said that's the guy from Snowfall. I guess that dude in the pentagram. I was a kid. The doll scenes and Tales from the Hood messed me up. The nigglets had your ass scared.
What the one that had me scared was when the dude was spinning around on that thing and it was flashing with the white people killing the blacks, and yeah, I was like, oh my goodness.
That one was deep. With Crazy K.
Yep. And
he died in real life, right?
He died in a car accident.
Yep, he got killed in the car accident, and the woman that was doing it died.
He was on the show with Lorenz Tate back in the day. He got canceled though. It was called South Central.
Oh yeah, I remember South Central. Yeah.
I don't know why they canceled that show. That show had potential.
Yeah, it didn't last long, but yeah, that was a deep one. It was good. Love Hustler said YouTube will show it too partially. Huh. Well, I'm gonna go on and check that one out. Hey, I appreciate you coming through. I love talking with you, Marissa. You got good knowledge of the movies and stuff too. Fun to talk with.
I appreciate it. And I enjoy coming over here talking to everybody.
Yeah, definitely. And you're more than welcome. Come back anytime. All right. And also S Young and One Journey. Appreciate y'all for coming on up and talking and sharing, y'all thoughts and ideas and opinions and talking about the Shy. I definitely have more fun and interesting time talking about it with y'all than watching this episode. I don't like to try to hate on stuff, but at the same time, I keep it real, man. I can't lie about it and stuff. Then it make me look like, I love everything, or I'm not going to say this or say that. Like, I work for y'all. Y'all support me, and, I'm, got to keep it real. So if they want to put me on the show, then, hey, man, this is the best damn show ever, man. Shit. I'm just playing. I just rather wouldn't say that. That's all. I can't say nothing. That's all I'm saying. But no. Oh snap! They up here showing the previews for season 2 on Showtime for my show.
What show?
My show. Shit. What's it called? Work in Progress. Did you ever see that show?
You said woke?
Work. That's my Chicago accent. I'll show you this right quick. I guess it may be coming out soon. So
I have to check it out then, since it's only one season. And there's another show on HBO Max that you should check out. It's called Generation.
I've heard of that and I've seen him talk about it, but I haven't seen it. You liked it? What was it about?
It's a show about teenagers dealing with their sexuality. It's like it's an LGBTQ show with teenagers.
Okay. Hey, I'm gonna check that out.
I got plenty of time to watch TV. I just watch random stuff.
That's right. That's what make you a good co-host.
I need to give me a YouTube channel and review stuff.
Hey, you got to show your face or something. Now, don't be scared. Go ahead and get you a new Tasha and throw it on. And come on, girl, let's see your little pretty smile. Come on, let's talk. Ain't nobody gonna come get you. Distro said you a good co-host too. So everybody was great tonight. Hey, I appreciate everybody's support. You say that's your middle name, Kendall. Okay. I guess we getting to be family now.
Number.
Right. I'm just playing with you, Love Hustler. Love Hustler checking in on Twitch. I appreciate you.
You
So,
got my Twitch as well?
Yeah, while I stream, every time that I'm streaming, it's live on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter all at the same time. So this whole show every time is on Twitch, Facebook, and Twitter at the same time. You didn't know that? You thought it was just YouTube?
Yeah.
Oh
I
no.
know you had the Twitch, but I didn't know. I seen that you went live and you was watching the Shy on there, but I didn't know that you was live on there right now.
Oh yeah, that's why you see the little Twitch symbol next to his name.
The little purple thing.
Yeah, they on Twitch. Like Bobby, he's on YouTube. That's why it's the YouTube symbol. Anybody that's watching on Facebook, if you make a comment right quick or something, then I post it up here. But there'll be a blue F next to them. And the Twitter, it's a little different because they are changing up their streaming service. So although it does stream on Twitch, it's like Periscope, or they stopped using Periscope and stuff is on there, but then it ain't on there or whatever. So, you know, I did watch a little Pose, but I haven't watched it in a while. And this is the last season.
I didn't watch the I was supposed to be watching the last episode, but I got on here and I had it recorded.
Well, you did the right thing. But no, before I go, this is the show, Work in Progress. This is the show. I'm gonna be on like almost 5 episodes of this show. And so I'm gonna be in the office. All my episodes, I'm in the office. I'm like best friends in the office with Abby, who is the star of the show. We work next to each other. By the way, Abby is really, really cool as a person, funny as hell. Everybody I work with was cool, treated me and my son great. So it was a great experience. I don't have anything negative to say about that. And as far as the show, it was fun. So like, it's about Abby. She got like depression issues. I'll read what it says right here. Hold on. It says, Abby, a 45-year-old self-identified fat queer dyke whose misfortune and despair unexpectedly lead her to a vibrantly transformative relationship. Chicago improv mainstay Abby McEnany co-created and stars in this uniquely human comedy series. So they identify as queer. I learned a lot of stuff about this community watching season 1. Like people that are trans, they don't want their name that they were called before they were trans to be used.
Dead name.
Exactly. How you know this stuff? Girl, you got a lot of info to be so young, girl. I like that. I like that in you. I had no idea about this, so I had to I learned this for the first time watching this show. You right. They call it their dead name. And so like that's a major like problem if you call somebody by that or you know it or whatever. And Abby like worries about so much stuff or whatever. It's funny, it's interesting, informative, but it's not like in your face, like you better learn this or you're wrong if you do this or that. Like she's in the community and learning stuff and not knowing stuff too. You know, which, you know, is interesting and cool. It's 30-minute episodes. They do got some stuff that is a little over the top a little bit, but then they got stuff that's funny, is cool, interesting, I liked the show more than I thought I would. I never heard of the show before until I had auditioned and got the role for it. And then I said, well, let me watch the show to see what it's about. And I watched it and I'm like, damn, this is crazy. It's better than I thought. It was interesting, funny. I liked it. And also, you know, a lot of the stuff that she go through with the depression or whatever and then anxiety. Although when I was talking to her, she said it's not all completely accurate. Some of it is for the show. But nevertheless, it was crazy to see like some of the stuff people that suffer with that go through, like worried about you know, where you put this or where you put that, or like she found out one of the person that she was with, the dead name, and so the person didn't want her to know. And so now she's worried about, should I tell him? Should I not tell him? Should I do this? Should I not do this? You're like, damn, you really overthink and think it like that? Like, so, you know, some people like, it's interesting how some people think and what they go through. And, you know, but then at the same time, it's a comedy too. So like the very first episode, she talking to her therapist about her problems, and then the therapist just sitting there looking at her, not saying nothing. Come to find out, the therapist done died while she on the couch talking to us, so now she feel like she done killed the therapist with her problems and stuff, and it go into this and that and whatever. I'm like, what? So, hey, it's 30 minutes. You know, it go by pretty fast. It's only 8 episodes, I think, in the first season. 8 episodes, 30-minute episodes. And it's going to be 10 episodes in the next season. And it's pretty interesting. So,
have you seen, okay, so what about Mayor of Easttown? I heard you talking about that. Is that a show I should check out?
That's really good. Mayor of Easttown is really good on HBO. It's only, I think, 8 episodes also, but damn, it's good. It's got, what's the girl from the Titanic name? I keep forgetting her name. Black Monday is damn good. I watched this episode, most of it today.
Peter, right?
Yeah, Black Monday is excellent. Excellent show. And it's based on some true events that happened in Wall Street and stuff. I'm pulling up Mayor of Easttown right now, though. What's her name from Titanic?
Do y'all watch a lot of Netflix? You watch a lot of Netflix?
I watch probably out of all the TV, maybe 30% Netflix and everything else. Well, Kate Winslet, that's her name. But this is really good. I forgot to click that I seen this. I don't know if I give it a 9, but I give it an 8. It's 7 episodes. Damn, it's good. It's really good. If you are looking for something to watch, Mayor of Easttown is good. The Boys.
I already added that to my list.
Yeah, definitely watch The Boys. Black Monday. And of course, the number one show you should watch is Work in Progress. No. No, but Work in Progress actually is it was much better than I thought. I didn't think I would like that type of show or watch it because that's not, you know, something I would watch. But I actually did like it, being real. And it was a little informative, and it was better than I thought it would be. So Work in Progress ain't too bad as well. So, you know, that's a couple things. That's some homework for everybody to watch. I got to do some more shy reviews. I'm going to try not to go too hard on the show. Then they'll come after me and try to get me banned on YouTube or something. No, I'm just playing. But also tomorrow I'm gonna be on Lamont Tyson's channel at 9:00 p.m. Eastern time to talk about the Chi. So, you know, anybody that's coming through, come check it out. Appreciate your support. I normally have to. Oh, okay. Yeah, Lamont's a real cool brother. I like Lamont.
And Larry be always going up on the show. He said, "Lean with people."
Right. So normally, depending on how much I do talk or whatever, I probably want to keep talking, and I might come live after that, after I'm done with his show over here. He's good at keeping his shows at like 1 hour, which is something I'm not good at doing. But pretty much. So let me go ahead and wrap this up. I done said I was gonna wrap it up about 10 times already. My dad say, "You always say that, then you keep talking." I know, right? I can't help it. The end of the pose was 10 for 10. Love Hustler said. It'll make me
all right. I know that Pryor probably died, so I'm not surprised.
And then he just came out saying he has HIV positive in real life.
I was wondering was he HIV having AIDS in real life, but I answered the question.
The Pose episode I saw is he was at the clinic with that younger dude, and he got diagnosed as having HIV or whatever.
Really?
And he was crying and upset. So, and the doctor was like, "Why are you surprised? You say you live this lifestyle and have unprotected sex. Like, what you thought was gonna happen?"
And especially during that time.
Especially during that time, because well, I don't even about to get into all of that. So anyway, let me get up out of here, and I'll see y'all later. Thanks for coming through. I enjoyed having you, and you're more than welcome anytime. Everybody else
every week for the shy. So
all right, that's cool. You come on through. We'll laugh at the shy together. So hey, everybody, thanks for watching. Hey, I appreciate it. The stream. The support say the doctor was cold-blooded the doctor was keeping it real. I mean, like, look, what you thought was, especially during that time, what you thought wasn't gonna happen, but it's a little too late to say as my grandma used to say. It's too late to say nah.
Yeah, I heard it too.
Right, exactly. So everybody take care. Let me get up out of here, and I'll see y'all on the next episode. And
all right, good everybody.
Peace. Have a good one. Yeah.